영원한 첫사랑이기도 내겐 난 매일일 뿐인걸 슬픈 척 사랑이기도 이만 하면 된 것 같은데 보고도 모르고 왔어도 못 본 채 그렇게 지나간 나 매일 난 기다려 똑같은 작업 멘트들 시시한 유머 같은 걸 건네준 이 선물들도 감동이 하나 없는 걸 보고도 모르고 왔어도 못 본 채 그렇게 지나간 나 매일 난 기다려 I need to say 난 모르겠어 잘 모르겠어 힘든 게 사랑이래도 한 번쯤 아파보고 아파도 또 웃어보는 상상의 그 이상의 사랑이 올 수 있다고 This is all I want to say You know I want to be loved Be loved Be loved Be loved Somebody for my love Somebody for my heart Somebody for my love Somebody for love Somebody for your heart 난 모르겠어 잘 모르겠어 힘든 게 사랑이래도 한 번쯤 아파보고 아파도 또 웃어보는 상상의 그 이상의 사랑이 올 수 있다고 This is all I want to say You know I want to be loved I want somebody to love Yeah I want somebody to love Yeah I want somebody to love Yeah I want somebody to love Yeah
알랑가 몰라 왜 화끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 왜 발끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 아리까리하면 까리해 알랑가 몰라 We like party 해 있잖아 마리아 이 사람으로 말씀드리자면 마리아 용기 패기 똘끼 멋쟁이 마리아 너가 듣고픈 말 하고픈 게 난데 마리아 Damn girl you so fucking sexy I'm a motherfucker gentleman I'm a motherfucker gentleman I'm a motherfucker gentleman 알랑가 몰라 왜 미끈해야 하는지 알랑가 몰라 왜 새끈해야 하는 건지 알랑가 몰라 빨리 와서 난리네 알랑가 몰라 난리 나서 빨리 해 있잖아 마리아 너의 머리 허리 다리 종아리 마리아 Good feeling good 부드럽게 마리아 아주 그냥 헉소리 나게 마리아 Damn girl I'm a party mafia I'm a motherfucker gentleman I'm a motherfucker gentleman I'm a a motherfucker gentleman. 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 Motherfucker gentleman.
내가 그 유명한 만인의 연인 단내게 와서 털어놓고 내 고민거리들 근데 이게 뭐야 난 갈수록 외로워지고 친구들은 모두 연애 중 시간 날리는 난 만인의 연인 그 풍요 속에 빈곤이란 바로 내 얘기 이건 아니잖아 넌 힘들 때만 찾아놓고 이런 기분이 썩 좋지 않은 걸 Oh I need love Oh I need love 결국엔 나는 혼자 이게 뭐야 Oh I need love Yes I need love 나 억울해서 어쩌면 좋아 그래도 랄라라 룰루랄라라 친구들과 노는 게 Oh wait 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 나는 좋아 이렇게 랄라라 룰루랄라라 아직 설레는 게 좀 쓸쓸해도 슬프진 않아 One, two, three Let's go 넌 나만 혼자서 보냈네 그 많은 주말을 보냈네 차나 한잔 커피나 한잔 그게 다여서 I'm feeling down 금요일이 되면 나를 듣지 않고 넓은 방에 혼자 땡글땡글 내 머리 핑글 다두려해 chill 나밖에 없다고 다 털어놓는 건 늘 시작되는 끝나가는 연애 상담뿐 정말 너무하잖아 힘들 때만 찾아놓고 다시 좋아지면 뜸해지는 나 Oh I need love Oh I need love
잘 나가는 전차장이 되고 싶으신가요? 경험치가 더 쌓인다면 어떨까요? 계속 골드를 벌 수 있다면 더욱 좋겠죠? 이 모든 게 월드 오브 탱크에서 가능해집니다. 바로 PC방 서비스를 통해서 말입니다. 이제 누가 PC방에서 플레이하고 있는지 쉽게 알 수 있습니다. 베이직 PC방에서도 전투당 10%의 추가 경험치를 드리고요. 프리미엄 PC방에서는 50%의 추가 경험치 획득이 가능하다는 놀라운 사실. 더불어 10승마다 100골드를 드리고 1000점마다 1000골드의 혜택도 있습니다. 대단한 혜택이죠. 이 모든 혜택을 PC방에서 만나세요. 추가 경험치와 골드를 획득하세요. 친구와 함께하고 승리를 거두십시오. 더 다양하고 짱짱한 PC방 혜택으로 무장하고 다시 찾아뵙겠습니다.
What's up, guys? We're here at GomeTV.net with some World of Tanks. It's the semifinals, Artosis.
Well, this is where it gets even more exciting than it was before, Tasteless, and we have the best match ever tonight.
Wow, you really couldn't ask for a better match than what we have tonight. By the way, it's good to have you back for World of Tanks.
I'm happy to be back for World
You
of
were
Tanks.
overseas for a little bit.
A lot of traveling
Brendan
recently.
did a good job. He did
good.
you justice while you were gone, but
Thank God.
I did miss you.
I worry about you when I'm not here to take care of you.
I
And
might
it's
forget
good
to feed
hear
myself.
that Brendan can take care
Yes.
of my Batman because
Well, I'm glad my Robin is back then. So.
I'm another Batman.
That's right. I'm sorry. It's
actually,
Batman and
that's
another
incredibly condescending what you just said to me.
Hey, look, at the end of the movie, you went on to fight crime, all right? I saw the last Batman movie. And that's not
You think that
bad.
you just made up for everything that just happened there? No, Tasteless. We're going to have a talk
I
after the
can
show.
be Batman, then you can be the Penguin. I'm fine with that, okay? So, today, we have the defending champions back.
Yes, we certainly do. They are, I would say, by far the best team in Korea.
Yeah, I got to agree with that.
They're ex-Jockey. They're going up against Jockey Vipers, which has Sun Glove in the team. The number one personality, I would say.
I would say
in Korean
when
World
I think
of Tanks
of
so far.
Yeah, Korean esports with World of Tanks, I do think of Sun Glove even over the defending champions here.
Yeah.
So, well, Sun Glove, I'm curious to see if he's still going to be wearing his sunglasses here today in his match. Sun Glove known as being pretty confident, maybe bordering on the lines of cocky.
Yes, in fact, his play style shows that as well. He's oftentimes the first tank to die.
That's very true.
It's the martyr strategy. He goes out, dies, and his team gets angry and then goes
They
out
have
and
to
kills.
recover it. You know, we had some crazy games, Artosis, while you were gone. We had a game where not a single shot was fired, literally.
Wow.
Base capture so fast. We're gonna have today here from that same team. Incredible. It went a bunch of other stuff. Great usage of tank destroyers and everything else like that. Come to our studio and check out some of the events that we're having here. You could actually get a Type 59 tank.
It's a sick tank. You know you want it. Get down here. And, of course, Event 2, everyone that comes gets 2,000 gold and a 3-day premium coupon, which gets you, like, a lot more experience while you're playing, so definitely worthwhile.
Yes.
And if
I were you, I
leave
would
and come back in with a mustache, like a fake mustache and
We
a hat,
won't
maybe
tell
you can
anybody.
get 2. Yeah.
So, as you guys know, it gets pretty packed in here. So come early if you are going to come, so you get a good seat, get front row action.
That's right. We've only had, I think, one foreigner show up so far for World of Tanks. It's very popular amongst the Koreans here, but the foreigners in Korea haven't quite caught on quite yet.
Well, I mean, World of Tanks is already massive outside of Korea.
Yeah.
I think what happens is, you know, with StarCraft, Korea is the mecca when it comes to that. So we get a lot more non-Koreans coming in here because they want to
StarCraft,
see an authentic, televised StarCraft match. Where World of Tanks is actually getting huge. Well, it's already huge in Russia. It's getting bigger in North America with NASL. Big already in Europe.
Well, it's getting bigger, Tasteless. We have quite a nice crowd already. just beginning the day. Always have to put a ton of seats in the studio because
Well,
World
you
of
know,
Tanks
our
has so
World
many
of-
people that show up.
Yeah, World of Tanks actually fills up more than anything else that we actually do here at Golden TV. World of Tanks is basically taking over. It's becoming. It was already one of the most popular games in the world. Now it's becoming a massive esport as well.
It's really nice to see some of these other esports in Korea really getting the recognition they deserve. You know, big crowds for this. I remember you and I were down at the studio during a Counter-Strike match. There were big crowds for that as well. It's just kind of nice to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And if you haven't played World of Tanks, I know it's pretty new on the esports front, even though it's getting bigger and bigger. The game is free, so there's really no point in not trying this game out. It's a lot of fun. We actually stream it all the time together. We have a weekly mandate where Tosis and yours truly get together for about an hour, 2 hours, have some beers.
It's
play
really
some World
fun,
of Tanks.
actually.
It is.
We have
actually
a blast, and you're welcome to come play with us as well. Just follow us on Twitter, and we'll tweet when we're doing it.
We always. It's a little bit impulsive whenever we do it. I'll just give our Tosis a ring or vice versa, and then we'll be like, oh, you know.
Do you want to do this? I like just drop my baby and run into the room to get on the computer.
Put on your army helmet and just get ready to go.
That's it.
So, yeah, it's only going to be one best of 7. We're in the semifinals, which means only after today only 2 more World of Tanks days. Then we have a little bit of time off here. But again, a lot of pressure here. You know, with Neo doing so well here already, and they are the defending champions. You gotta wonder, is it going to be? Can they do it again? If they can win the entire tournament again, that's a lot of potential sponsorship dollars.
That's true.
This is the infancy of Korean World of Tanks.
If you win the first 2 tournaments in Korea, the first 2 big ones at GOM TV, that's it, man. You get first pick on everything. So. That's definitely something that I'm sure is on their minds.
You got to think of momentum with that. Is that if you're the first team to win, then okay, then you get all that money for the training house. Your team mates are able to take time off and practice. That then gives you a leg up in the next tournament. So, I mean, especially early on like this in team games, getting first is a must.
So true, Tasteless. Let's take a look. This is the standings so far, as you see the Golden League in Russia, the Pro League in Europe, and the Asia Master all already set. Whereas Korea, we're in the semifinals. Those are our 4 teams that are left. No big surprise on those. Arete, that's actually cool to see that they made it this far. I did miss those matches last week. And then North America, just in the Season 2 qualifiers. So still a little bit of a way to go with them.
Got to watch out for Navi there. In Russia, man. Navi, a very powerful team. Overall, we also have a lot of other household names here like Dignitas.
Yeah, I see ESC over there, Virtus Pro. I mean, these are big teams. It's cool to see them getting into World of Tanks as well, expanding into these other titles.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people are talking. There's a lot of people whispering about this, saying, you know, the Koreans are the best at basically any game they pick. Does that mean this is going to be one of these next games? The teams that we've been seeing play here this season are 10 times better than the Open.
Oh, God. 10 times better easily, and Noah stays on top. So we'll see if they can do that again today. I like this graphic, by the way. I love the fail stamps all over the place. Not everyone's a winner, Tasteless, and only one team today will
some
continue
fail
that.
whales here today. We're going to see which person that's going to be, or which team that's going to be, rather. And by the way, if you are unfamiliar with our Tosis and myself, we are primarily StarCraft 2 casters, so you can always check us out at the GSL Code S. We've been casting World of Tanks for how long now?
7 like
months?
March-ish or April, something like that.
Okay, then less than that, actually.
Yeah, no, I guess it hasn't been too long, like maybe 6 months or
months?
so. Somewhere
we are
right
not
around there.
World of Tanks professional gamers, but we are passionate about the game. We do love it.
It is a lot of fun.
And we're going to bring you some great World of Tanks action today here at GoldenTV.net.
As you see, it is the Vipers against NOA today. Noah, as I like to call them. Will they make an arc around their opponents?
We will see.
You know, it's Dragons
did
didn't
they
make
get 2
it
of
through
each
the
tanks
floods.
to put in that arc before the world was flooded?
Yeah.
That's the question I got to ask myself.
Well, certainly a couple T1s. Those will make it in.
Those should make it in. Good luck getting your SPG in there in time. That thing's going to be sunk.
So this is the first of 4 maps. Going to be pretty fun. Could be quick, but...
Or it could be long and drawn out.
Yeah. I think that while Noah's definitely a favorite here, and I think that they probably will end up winning, I couldn't imagine them 4-0ing. Like, if they can 4-0 the Vipers, that's insane, because Jockey Vipers were one of our strongest teams last season.
Yeah. And by the way, if you guys are unfamiliar with this tournament format, first of all, the way a pub works in World of Tanks, a public game, it's 15 on 15. So it's complete chaos. What we do here for competitive matches is we make it 7 versus 7. Now, obviously there's different tank tiers and different types of tanks. You can pick any type of tank, but it's capped at tier 8. And you get a total of 42 tier points. So a lot of times we see 5 tier 8 tanks picked, and then 2 tier 1s.
That's the most common since the artillery nerfs, so wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see most of today. As you see from this lineup, a couple players you really have to keep an eye on. Ori, their ace, and their leader / order. His ID there is written as Dammy, but he is Sunglove.
Sunglove. I believe the Koreans
he wears sunglasses.
Sundam.
Yeah, Sundam.
But for us, we're calling him Sunglove because the day that we found out about his nickname, we realized he had a glove on.
Yeah, he was wearing
one
a glove
like
to play,
Michael Jackson or
to play
something.
esports in a glove.
Yes.
Which is just too funny for me, Tasteless.
That's too much, but I love it. You know what? I love it.
I do
love
too.
the flair. I love the personality.
Totally.
Now, Draki was a massive Korean team during the Open, but because this isn't 15 on 15, it's 7v7, the Draki team then split up into multiple different Draki teams.
Yeah, there was 3 Draki teams playing last season.
I think there was actually 4.
I think wasn't there 4 Rokas and 3 Drakis?
Oh, maybe you're
and
right.
A couple
actually,
of
I think I stand corrected. So Noah was also known as Draki,
yes.
and they actually won the Open.
Yeah,
so we had 2 Draki teams against each other. Now, while you were out of town, Artos, they interviewed Sunglove, and he was saying he hopes that he doesn't have to face off against Noah. Because he would actually want Noah to move on over him because he feels like they're better. But obviously, Sunglove's going to put up a big fight today.
Oh, no doubt about that, Tasteless. He is going to take the glove off and slap his opponents across the face with them. Now, to take a look at who's playing in here, guys, Evenfall, that is their leader. That's one of the guys we're going to have to focus on. The leaders have to...
There's the shot callers.
Yeah, they call the shots. They have to be on top of things. They have to set a good example. They have to play their best game. It's important. If you don't respect your leader, your army's never going to win the war.
That's true. And we've actually discovered that a lot of these teams are having communication issues in that booth.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure here. It's like any other sporting match, and this, of course, is for basically all these guys. It's their first time being on TV and to top that up, being on in competition on TV. So we've been having a lot of people getting in arguments and fights. And I would probably say, I will say that Noah won the Open due to their ability to communicate. They are streamlined. This is a team that won that match without a single shot being fired.
They work together it's like actually kind of beautiful the way that they maneuver their tanks. It's like it's as if they're one.
Yeah.
There's 7 players playing as one.
It's actually pretty beautiful. We have more players down here for the team than there are players that are actually playing because there are ringers. They may rotate in and out different players depending on the map that's coming up and what tanks are going to be played on that map. Now, pretty soon here, we're going to bring the players out, introduce them, do a brief interview. That'll be followed up by a coin flip. The coin flip will decide which team gets to pick the starting location of the map. And that's pretty important because that's going to set the tempo. And, of course, after that, the losing team will then be picking the next map.
And it will go on like that, the losing team always getting to pick that map. Now, so it's a good way to go about it.
Now we can get a draw. It's possible for the timer to run out, and there's not more than an 8-tier point distance between the 2 teams. If that happens, we replay the map. And it may even happen a second time.
It has happened before like that, yeah.
Normally, the way the metagame works in World of Tanks is the first team that wins will then take the defender's advantage in the next game. They will defend, because if we keep getting draws, eventually we just take whoever's had the most wins up until then. So game number 1 is so important. In fact, getting that coin toss right is so important.
Well, I tell you what, Tasteless, you'd be the best World of Tanks player in Korea because you get it right every time.
I get it right. Same with when Brendan was here. I think I got it wrong only once.
I'm not surprised.
And eventually I stopped. I was like letting him pick, but I was actually going inside of his mind. You were
tricking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you and that coin flipper work together, man.
We're a team. We're quite a team.
You guys are a couple swindlers. You two are banned from Vegas, so you came to create a
That's
castle of
right.
the tanks.
That's right. We got our own betting ring somewhere for the coin flip. I think today's best of 7 is probably going to be a little bit more epic than next week's. I mean, expect anything. You never know.
Anything could happen, but the fact that Sunglove even said like he kind of wants Noah to go on because they're better,
Yeah, right.
makes me feel like maybe they don't have enough confidence.
오늘 결승전을 향한 마지막 관문 4강전
All right, now we'll have Park Si-hyung bring out the two teams. We'll introduce them, get the interview translated, find out their thoughts, expectations, I don't know, fears, going into this match. And after that, the coin toss, and then we will start the tank selection.
오늘의 두 주인공을 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 먼저 드라키 바이퍼스입니다. 선수들 나와주세요.
And here's our first team.
There he
The
is.
Draki Vipers, Sunglove, barreling out of there.
No glove on right now. Maybe it's waiting in the booth for him.
Could be. Now on the right with the sunglasses, that is the team captain, Sunglove.
네, 다음은 디펜딩 챔피언
A lot of personality with this guy.
Certainly. He is a cool dude. You can tell because he has sunglasses on indoors.
Yeah, man, he's gonna play the game with his sunglasses on. That's dangerous stuff.
Here is Noah coming out. Very strong team, as we've been saying. Favorites for the season once again. And there's Even Fall there on the left.
Yep, with the dyed hair. And we will now
Short
be going
in
on.
stature, but tall in skills.
That's a good way to think of it, Toast. I like that. All right, and now on to the interview.
네, 양용 선수 오늘은 디펜딩 챔피언팀 노아 팀을 상대합니다. 인터뷰에서는 노아 팀과 연습 경기를 하면 20판 중 4판밖에 못 이긴다고 엄살을 좀 부리셨던데 오늘
사실이에요.
엄살이 아니고 사실이군요. 네. 그럼 오늘
When you
경기는
practice with
어떻게
Doa,
준비하셨나요?
out of 20 matches,
저희는 일단
they apparently they only won 4 matches.
끝나고
Wow.
이쪽에 팀장이 고기를 사기로 돼 있기 때문에 네. 오늘 이분폴 송호선 선수의 고기값을 100만 원 이상 내겠다는 각오로 나왔습니다.
네, 이긴 팀이
The winner of today's matches are going to buy some meat for or barbecue for the other team.
하지만 오늘만큼은
So he thinks
팀의 단합이
Even
잘
Fall's
되어야
going to
할
spend
텐데
about 100 million won.
네, 반드시 송호선 선수의 고기값을 100만 원 이상 나오게 하겠습니다. 이 각오로 하겠습니다.
네, 여전히 고기. 제가 고깃집 소개 비싼 대로. 네. 네. 드라키 바이퍼스 오늘 멋진 활약 기대하겠습니다. 네, 다음 월드오브 탱크 오픈 시즌 우승팀이죠. 챔피언의 귀한 노아 팀을 만나보겠습니다. 송호선 선수 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
네,
Here is Even Fall.
너무 자주 봐서 이 두 분은 송호선 선수 이번 시즌도 승승장구하고 계십니다. 물론 목표는 대회 2연패겠죠?
네, 저희는 항상 우승을 목표로 하고 있는 팀이기 때문에 오늘도 꼭
So always our goal is to become the champions. And we want to repeat what happened in the Open.
기습 점령 작전을 펼치는 등 누구도 예상치 못했던 깜짝 전술로 선보이셨어요. 오늘도 노아만의 무기, 비장의 무기 물론 준비하셨겠죠?
네, 물론 그런 비장의 무기는 많이 준비하고 있고요. 다만 이제 그 옆에
We
계신
prepared a lot of special strategies for today's matches.
계략가기 때문에 제가 조심하고 있습니다.
But also Draki must have prepared a lot for today as well. So it's going to be a fun best of 7.
승부의 세계는 냉정하겠죠. 경기에 앞서 친구이자 경쟁자인 드라키 바이퍼스에게 한마디 해주시죠.
Any comments to Sunglove?
저번부터 저희 보면은 이제 너희가 결승 갈 거다. 우리가 뭐 너네보다 못하는 것 같다. 이런 식으로 자꾸 허허실실 작전을 펼치시는데 저희는 절대 방심하지
They always tell us that
않고
we're going to
결승
win
확정되는 그 순간까지 최선을 다해서
And-
멋진 모습
and that we're going to be in the finals.
네, 노아 팀 여전히 담당한
He's trying to get into our heads,
내공이
but his plans are not going to work.
느껴집니다. 어떻게 현금은 두둑이 준비하셨나요?
뭐 결승 가게 되면 물론 기쁜 마음으로 제가 고기 사드릴 수 있는데 일단 저희가 고기 사줄 수 있는 그런 결과가 나왔으면
If we
좋겠습니다.
win today,
네, 두
I'm
팀
gonna
중
buy
어느
him
팀이
some
고기값을
food
내게
for him and his
될지
team.
저도 굉장히 기대가 되는데요. 오늘도 멋진 경기 기대하겠습니다. 그럼 이제 코인 토스를 통해 모두가 기다리시는
And now to the coin toss.
첫 번째 경기의 1세트
What is it, Tasus? Tell me.
It's heads.
동전을 던져
course
앞면에
it would be
나오면 드라키
heads.
바이퍼스가
Of course it would be
뒷면에
heads.
나오면 노아 팀이 맵과
I'm starting to believe that I actually do have this power.
I'm starting to believe that this is rigged, Tasteless. You and him.
네, 안
Heads.
Of course. I know, you always get it
My
right.
God. I got to get out of casting and go to a casino again, man. Jeez. Well, this does mean Sunglove is going to be picking
예, 광산 남쪽 시야였습니다.
Mines in the south.
Do you think he's like Cyclops? If he takes his glasses off, lasers are gonna come out. I wonder, because it's like not that bright in here.
This is true.
What if he just has no eyeballs and he's hiding it?
What if he's like a ghoul? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. People would be scared.
wow.
He doesn't want babies to cry when they see him, so he wears
Yeah.
sunglasses and everyone thinks he's cool then.
There's nothing there. It's just skin over his eyes.
Could be.
Oh man, he's like Daredevil or something. Like,
No wonder his tank always dies first. All right, so
Well-
they win the coin flip, but only winning 4 out of 20 when playing against Noah. Like, this could actually be very
that
one-sided.
is pretty scary. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? There are some mind games going on. Obviously, Sunglove wants to win.
Yes, of course. He wants to.
So,
But what if he didn't bring his wallet and he's about to win and he's like, I can't buy the food tonight, and
This
then he
is
just
true.
throws the match.
that could happen as well?
He calls the strat and all. Everyone's like, oh, and they drive their tanks into the lake.
We'll see. I think. I don't think the Vipers are going to win today.
No, probably not.
I would love to see.
Here's
a
what I
close
think.
Match,
I think
but
Noah is going to win everything for like a year at least in World of Tanks in Korea.
happen.
And I think they're actually going to make a splash on the world scene when they start hitting these other bigger outside of Korea
I think
tournaments.
you are correct,
I think people are going to be
Artosis.
like, well, it's Korea. They aren't good at World of Tanks. We saw some of their games. And then these guys just roll out, man. They roll out in their
it
tanks
actually
and kill
could happen,
people.
though.
Yeah.
That actually.
I actually do think that's what's going to – they're not going to win, but they're going to get a lot deeper than anyone expects.
And
a
World
lot
of Tanks
deeper.
has actually been around for a while.
Like
It'll
I'm talking-
be around for a while. So
Top 4, calling it now. Top 4 for
top
these guys
four,
in the
I
World
agree.
Championships.
I agree. And with my coin flipping prediction skills, I think that'll work in this tournament as well. So, but
All right.
what if the Vipers win? Who knows? Sunglove was pretty beaten up last time he lost.
He was unhappy with that. You know,
Yeah.
they are one of the best teams out there, and they went out a lot earlier than they really wanted to. But what are you going to do, man? There's
Competition is high.
I mean, this Noah team they're a tall order.
All right. Again, our map is going to be Mines.
So Viper's going to take that southern location.
T69, the most popular on this map. That makes sense. It's probably the most versatile tank.
Jockey Viper's one of the teams that really enjoys the T69. They were
Yeah.
actually the ones that picked the 4 or 5 T69s at one time. No, the 4 of them, and ran in and out of Wide Park, in and out of the alleys. Do you remember that game? Long time ago.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
So they definitely are no strangers to the T69.
Now, oftentimes on this map, it is a race to get into the center to control this high ground here in between about EF56, that square right there. If you can control that, you could shoot down into that. Also over here at the 3 lane, we see a lot of tanks sneak around to try to do some ambushes. We also do have a fairly good amount of camping normally for top team along the D line, hugging that right about D7. And the same is true for right about F7 here for the bottom team. I don't think we're going to have any SPGs picked or any tank destroyers or anything like that, but you never know.
yeah.
They said they had some special strats prepared, so
Okay.
expect anything.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. By the way, it would be really cool to have like 2 teams of 16 and just play chess here. One person makes the move and it's like, all right, I want my light tank going from, J5 to G5, and then the thing is, like, even though you do a move that should beat your opponent's tank, you have to fight when you get in the square, and no one else can shoot.
Did you play that old game? It was like battle chess, and it was just chess. When the pieces killed each other, they actually murdered each other.
Oh, I saw it like once. I didn't have it. I think like my friend had it. Or
I didn't have
something.
it, but it was one of those things like when my mom had to go to like the store that sold computer stuff,
Yeah.
and they would have like PCs you could just go up to and play on.
Yeah.
That's where I would go and play on that like all day. You ever have that? Like it was like in a, what were those old like
Yeah.
hardware store? Like, it's like a big
My
department
dad,
store
like,
where they sell
spent-
TVs and video games and
Yes,
PCs and
yes.
washing machines.
Oh, okay, like leech mirrors or something. I know what
Something
you
like
mean,
that. Yeah, they had something like that in my
Yeah.
neighborhood. But that's what I would do. I'd always find those, and then I'd pick a game out, and play that for like 2 hours when my dad was shopping around.
Fun times.
Fun times. Good
Childhood.
thing I have my own computer now.
Yeah. And a cell phone with more games than that store ever had.
That's true. All right. Tank selection underway. AMX 1390 and a T1. Over to Noah here. We may see T69, possibly an AMX 1390 as well, or they may just go for 2 T1s and tip their hand that they're not going to go for anything Tier 7 to Tier 2.
Well, there's the T69 and T1, everything pretty normal. All these tanks are actually in the top 3 pick tanks for this map. And in fact, all 3 of these tanks are tanks you see almost every map anyways.
Yeah. T1 and a T69, back over to Noah. They may match pick with AMX 1390 and another T1 to make it really invite the Vipers court to pick then the next tank. And it is going to be instead a T69 and T1.
Alrighty. Couple T69s. I do like this so far, Tasteless. T69, one of my favorite tanks for sure. Another T69 and an AMX 1390. No heavies yet there for the Jockey Vipers.
Probably won't have any from the Vipers either. The heavies are not popular anymore on this map.
Yeah.
Maybe one AMX 5100. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I could see him going for one. You know, that if you just put it in exactly the right spot, it's going to win a lot of fights. Oh, look at that. Exactly mirrored picks right now. But what is this last tank? This is where they can go different. T32. Wow,
T32.
okay. And for Candy, what are you going to get?
Now, there may be some deliberation here. They may want to go with a mix-up tank here. T69.
Okay, so going a little bit heavier on the mobility here, the speed, but that T32, it packs the most firepower out of every tank chosen, so definitely can be a difference maker for the Vipers.
All right, well, the game is now going to load up. It's the Vipers against Noah. Noah, the defending champions of the open season, which finished not long ago. Korea new here to World of Tanks and Esports, but they are the best of the best in esports and gaming here. Let's see how this match turns out. Over here in the south.
Jockey Vipers.
Wild hat there.
Sun Glove in the background calling the shots.
He's smiling already.
Their opponents in the north.
Noah.
Now, even fall for this team, that guy in the top left there, the captain, he's playing a T1, whereas Sunglove is playing an MX 1390. Let's see what they get done with that. There's Sunglove right there. That is the team captain for Jockey Vipers, a very important player on this team.
Yep, in the AMX 1390. And we have Infinite coming up here. He will be able to secure the top. Now, notice the very defensive play here from Noah. They are all hugging the top right now, going through, what about B5 right now?
Huh, I wonder if they'll open up with a very defensive posture here and stay in that, or are they going to try to circle around? Looks like they're going to defend to start. Not too surprised to see that. Take it slow in the beginning portions of the game. There's the captain there, Evenfall.
And one thing you got to note about Evenfall, he does play the T1, so he's mostly calling shots.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea for him.
It goes to show you this guy really is like a leader. He's not just like, I'm going to be in the big tank. I want this, and I'm going to tell everybody what to do.
That's not to say that Sunglove is doing it wrong by choosing a tank that's going to have a lot more attention paid to it. He might just be the best player, and they're like, we want you as our captain. You know, there's different ways to do it, but I am a fan of being in the T1, a tank you're not going to move around quite as much.
Now, we already saw Sunglove firing into a few of the common hiding bushes.
Yeah. Well, everything turtled up for now. Let's see here. Gonna have to sit probably for a couple minutes here, really. You know, a lot of the times we see 4 or 5 minutes burned off the clock before anyone really starts moving.
You know, it does make a lot of sense. I mean, you can wait it out. Some of these guys get a little bit antsy. It only takes one tank to peek out too far to get shot to then where the burden is they have to engage.
And that is not what you want, because there's a huge defender advantage in World of Tanks. So
yeah,
be very careful about that. Now here's Sunglove once again. He is the most wild player on the team. He's the guy who's moving around the most all the time.
And I know what he's going to do here. He's going to come up here and to E2, fire into E2. Because if you can take out that T1, it's going to cause some ambiguity here as far as what the movement patterns are of the Draki Vipers.
It's a very smart move. This is one of the best ways to start getting something done is by sniping one of your opponent's T1s. It's not enough tiers to win you the game, but causing that ambiguity, as you say, Taste, is very important.
We have a shot being fired right now. And it looks like he actually is firing into some of the locations over there where it is common to hide tanks.
Yeah, no hits yet, though. Everyone's staying in very smart locations. Sunglove really hoping that that T1 moves a little bit so he can get it. It's T32. Not really. I don't think he's going to get too much done right now.
T32 actually the one all the way out here in the front to secure this whole location. Now Noah is just turtling.
Noah
really
doesn't
defending.
look like they're even planning on moving.
At least not for a little bit here.
Yeah.
We're now at just past 7 minutes.
There's Shu Papa, definitely one of the better players for Noah.
Sunglove still firing shots. That T1 though, not touched. I mean, that will die in one shot to any of these tanks. So, and now they're going to push forward with that T1.
Oh, that's kind of
Have
interesting.
him spot.
Okay, yeah, he's going to watch that same location that Sunglove was watching, so he's going to switch up and go somewhere else.
Well, they got to watch that island over there in the 1 lane.
Yeah.
Middle 1 lane, because that's a common point for people to come around and surprise bottom here.
You know, we were talking before, Tasteless, about how Evenfall, it's kind of a cool way where he plays the tank. He's not going to move around as much. He can focus more on his team, what they're doing, give some more orders and whatnot.
Yeah.
But also Sunglove, look how hands-on he is. He's the only tank on his team actually moving around. He's the one that's actually being like, all right, I'm going to check over here. Now I'm over here. Okay, you come fill in my place. I have to go over here now.
Yeah.
Definitely very active about this.
The T1 now going to peek out here. And what
He's
do you want?
covering that T1 at the moment.
Now this T1 is probably going to spot this T1 over here right when he gets around this rock. Not this first rock, but the second one, the one that's taller.
And if he does spot him, you know, that could force the other T1 to pop out just for a moment to shoot at him. And if that happens, Sunglove will destroy him. Just got to be really careful about that.
Spotted!
There he is, there he is.
Shots fired here from Sunglove, but the rock positioning, that Nero's actually positioned behind is just a little bit too good. We could have the T1s engaging each other here. And now he's out of sight.
T1 battles can be a little bit dangerous, though. You know, if you do go and try to engage with your T1 and they kill you because they're the defender, that's going to feel terrible.
We now have the other T1 here.
Are they going to double T1 this? Oh, okay. Sunglove is actually, he's crossing this little river, Tasteless. He's going up for this T1 kill. And to be frank, Noah's kind of out of position. I don't think they can really stop Sunglove from killing this tank off.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Pack 41 just over here as Sunglove's going to inch in. Now, it's interesting to see that they haven't actually moved out yet.
And I think Sunglove actually turned his turret around. He's going up backwards so he can get out of there super quick. That's actually really cool.
And you know what's interesting, though, is that it looks like Noah wants to bait out Sunglove. Will Sunglove die first like he has so many times before here?
He may. He's the only one that's really in any danger of doing so. But he's really smart the way he's done this as well, Tasteless.
Oh my God, nice dodging there.
Ooh.
Nice dodging.
See, he's doing this all in reverse, guys, so that he can actually speed off in the other way to make sure he doesn't die. It's a really, I really like this from both sides, I have to say.
Still turtled up. Shot fired and missed there. As you can see, he's trying to just see if he can nick the top of that tank. Can he actually get that from there?
I don't.
You know what?
Maybe.
It's the smallest percent chance.
Yeah, no, it's very
Sunglove taking
small.
damage.
Oh, Sunglove. Wow, yeah, you're right. Sunglove just took a lot of damage, almost half health there. Oh, that's terrible. They've got to be so careful about that.
Now, right now, the question is Sunglove going to continue and commit with this?
I don't know.
Or what? Because if they get Sunglove, then they've fallen into Noah's trap here yet again. Sunglove could be hit 2 or 3 more times and killed. That T1 is still there. It cannot leave now. But actually, I wouldn't even want it to leave if I was Noah. He's going to try again.
Oh man, I don't know about this, Tasteless. There's a tank just trained on him right now, and If Sunglove dies, that's an 8-tier lead, and the Vipers have to attack, which means that Noah has accomplished everything they want.
All right, some deliberation here. Getting down to 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
All right, so basically what's happened so far, Sunglove a little over half health, everyone else full health. So that's going to be something that the Draki Vipers have to be very, very careful about. If there's a big engagement, Sunglove is the most likely player to go down, so they may want to keep him more in the back now, give him maybe a secondary role, or have him give himself a secondary role as he is the team captain.
Yeah. And it looks like there's some movement here by Noah. Looks like they were planning on moving out right at 2:20. Let's see what they have in store for us.
They're knocking down some trees and whatnot,
Yeah, you
going
gotta
through
be
those
careful.
gardens.
You want to knock as few trees down as possible because that will give away your position more easily. You'll see that tree just collapse. Oh, nice shot here.
Really nice shot there, hitting Artie World quite hard. He is playing an AMX 1390, I believe. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, he's not.
And they're going to inch up here. Nice formation.
All right, here we go. Can they take out a tank? Couple Vipers
Shots
sitting
fired here. No tanks destroyed just yet.
Dealing a lot of damage, though, is Noah. They have all their tanks lined up here, but they have, Candy's taking a lot of damage. And in fact, Shiu Papa kind of stuck out in the middle behind this rock right now.
Sunglove having a little bit of a fight right here behind the big rock up here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We have a
Sunglove
minute.
might get him. That is a T69, though, so he's got to be careful. It has more firepower than he has.
All right, so we have one tank pinned right now behind this rock. And it looks like Artie World's going to barrel around here to try to get Sunglove.
Oh, my God, and a beautiful move here by Noah coming around. Sunglove very low on health, and Sunglove goes down.
One kill so far. One T1 down over here for Noah. Meanwhile, AMX 1390, the team captain Sunglove down. Now we're going to have Noah barreling out down here to engage.
Draki Vipers coming in very aggressively here. Artie World looks like he may take out another, and he does. A huge kill there by Artie World. He has 2 so far.
Noah has lost, though, 4 tanks right now. The 2 T1s still remain 45 seconds. We do have a base capture going on here as well.
And the Vipers doing a fantastic job, Tasteless. Almost nothing left for Noah, but they are fighting back. A couple T69s and 2 T1s for the Vipers.
Still backing
a
up here.
1390 and a T69 for Noah. So there's still a small possibility. It's going to be very tough, though.
Oh, my God. Red Bull still backing up.
Oh, my God, indeed, Tasteless. Oh,
Oh,
a nice
got
shot
shredded.
there. And that is almost that. Artie World, the only player left.
Now, Artie World would have to get so many kills off here. And you can see they're actually all just going to run from him.
It's a smart move.
Or maybe not.
Well,
But it doesn't matter. We're almost out of time here. And
That's
Noah
right.
has lost game number 1.
wow. Bit of an upset there, but that was some good play. We saw that Draki Vipers, they took the initiative for a big chunk of it. And then Noah decided, okay, we're going to move down in a very tight formation, try to use massive amounts of firepower. But it wasn't enough. It didn't end up working out for them.
Yeah.
And by the way, first tank to die for Draki Vipers, Sunglove's tank.
Sunglove dies again.
But he wins.
Doesn't matter if you die as long as your team wins. You know,
That's the true essence of teamwork.
That was one of the sickest little battles I had right there I've ever seen in the middle. So many tactics going on. Really impressive stuff.
All right, you can see it's really filled out in here since we started as well. A lot more people showed up. And as they should, the defending champions playing against former teammates in the Draki Vipers. And the Vipers playing very well so far, Tasteless. I really like the activity of Sunglove. He's an exciting player to watch.
Who do you think, or what map do you think, rather, we're going to see picked?
Okay, that's actually a very good question. I want to see Wide Park picked.
Wide
The thing
Park.
is, I think Draki Vipers are pretty good on that map, so Noah may not pick that, but I like a map that's kind of weird and not the easiest thing in the whole world to turtle for Noah because they're so good when they're maneuvering around.
You know, it's
Maybe
interesting.
Prokhorovka or something.
I would love to see Prokhorovka, actually. Now, with these two teams, you got to keep in mind, the Vipers did get to pick the map first. I mean, out of all the maps that they're going to be good on and locations they're going to be comfortable on, I mean, can they handle something where Noah's going to be in control? And wide park it is.
Ooh, called that one tasteless.
Leave the coin flips to me and the map selection to you.
There you go. We've got it all figured out. Let's just write it down for the rest of the season, post it online, and never show up again.
Post it on the website.
Yeah. All right, so Wide Park, again, this is a map where Noah's going to be able to outmaneuver a little bit better, I feel, right? There's a mixture of city and open areas, urban and suburbial areas. Suburbial. But yeah, I feel like it's a good map for them. They've shown that they really know how to circle up around their opponent. They really know how to move together. Didn't work out that last game, but I think this is the beginning of the wins for Noah, Tasteless.
I expect Noah to win this one.
If Draki Vipers takes this map, though, that's strong. For 2-0 to start and winning the first map Noah chose, because to be honest, if I'm Noah here, I'm choosing probably my best map as the second map just to get a win on the board. You don't want to be down 0-2. That's stressful for everybody.
That is true. Well, you know, I mean, man, if the Vipers win this, we might have to reevaluate our thoughts of this entire best of 7.
Seriously, if they win this, it changes absolutely everything.
Now, I did feel like Noah had a bit of a disadvantage when they did run into that battle.
Yeah, a little bit.
But the teamwork there from both sides was incredible.
It was. That was. You can tell the Vipers have improved a lot since last season. Of course, Noah has as well, but they were already so good last season, it's harder to see. But with the Vipers, like, last season, they felt kind of scatterbrained a lot of the time, whereas here in this last game, I felt like it was very well orchestrated.
Oh, look at that kid. He is so cute.
He is a cutie.
Even kids love Worlds of Tanks.
Of course they do.
Of course they do.
It's got tanks in them. Didn't you love tanks as a kid?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
I loved tanks and I loved dinosaurs.
Oh, every kid loves dinosaurs.
Every kid loved.
What about a tank driving a dinosaur driving a tank?
They had that. There was actually a cartoon that had that. What was that called? No, I'm actually remembering this. There was actually a cartoon that had, well, no, they were like tanks, but they also had, people would ride on dinosaurs that had like lasers attached to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was that?
I can't remember.
Oh, man, I really want to find out what that is. I'm going to need to, like,
Once
make,
upon
like,
a time, there
note.
was like an RTS game. I can't remember what it was. I played it for a few tournaments. Paraworld? Paraworld.
Paraworld?
Yes. And it was like people had traveled back in time. It was like hero-based, kind of like Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
But with a bigger economy overall. And people traveled back in time was a story. So there was like people riding dinosaurs and stuff, and people with guns. And like I played, there was like a Viking race, and there was like a more dinosaur-based race.
How many races were there? There's just 2?
I believe there were 2. And
this is
one
probably
race was
post
better.
Warcraft 2?
Yeah, this was back like 7 years ago.
Okay.
But there was like a bunch of dinosaurs and then a tank with lasers. It was like really weird.
Dude, that stuff's sick, man. Dinosaurs and tanks.
Yeah.
All right, Noah goes ahead and picks T69 and T1.
No big surprise there. Vipers, last season when they played on this map, they did go for 4 T69s. I'd love to see them do that again.
I'm curious if
In
they
fact,
will
they
do
did that
again.
from the south spot as well.
All right, T69 and T1 it is. Now it's on to Noah. And we're still waiting to see what that pick is going to be.
Yeah.
It could be another T69. An AMX 5100. Now, that's probably for the urban section of the map.
I think
down
so.
in the 3-2 lane.
I'm not surprised. And I think we'll probably see at least one heavy for the Draki Vipers
Yeah,
as well.
I
I wouldn't be
think so.
surprised if Noah goes for more
Well,
than one
this
heavy.
is a map has all sorts of different terrain on it, which require different types of tanks. T69 now picked. Back to the Vipers. Oh, excuse me. Okay, there we go. T69 and T32.
Okay. Couple
Final
heavies.
tanks to be picked.
IS-3 on the Draki Viper side.
Yep.
All right, so 3 T69s over there. 2 T69s on Noah's side.
I wonder if there's going to be any deviation from what they initially planned on for this map.
Come on, let's see. It's going to be your last tank. A lot of deliberation, it seems, over this.
Yeah, actually, it's taking a little bit longer than you would expect.
AMX 5100, not too surprised to see that. 3 heavies. That's I think they're going to stay a little bit more urban, perhaps. And that last tank, IS-3 for the Draki Vipers. And, well, you know that those are probably going to want to stay within the building area. The AMX 5100 has a bit more firepower than IS-3, but IS-3 definitely has that funny shaped front that bounces a lot of shells.
Yeah.
Both
All
great
right.
choices.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to game number 2 here between the Vipers and Noah. All right, let's do this. Down here in the south.
드라키 바이퍼스.
Sunglove already given commands.
And over here in the north.
노아.
Evenfall, on the other hand, communicates through telepathy.
Now remember, Noah got to pick the map and the starting location. They did go for top here. Both teams fanning out now. We'll probably see a T1 on either side here.
Oh, certainly, I would say so. That's T1s have pretty set locations on this map.
And the Vipers actually going for very serious turtling around from J to JK to 1 to 4.
And Tasis is not joking.
LOL.
No, WOT. Okay.
Now,
the turtling positions have been chosen for now.
and they're probably going to stay here like this for just a little bit.
I would say so.
There's some shots being fired. Are they clearing up some debris?
Could be. I don't think it's to demoralize their opponents.
You're funny today, man.
Noah peeking over that hill.
Yep.
Gotta
Red
be
Bull
careful when
and
you go
her.
over hills.
Yeah, your engine can be exposed when you're going over there. Sometimes the treads will absorb a lot of the tank shots too. That's why you want to angle your tank just right.
So, there's two T-69s on that hill. The two heavies turtled, one's back near the rotary, and the other one is in the middle of the map. Of course, got a T1 on the side there. And Evenfall coming over way to the side of the map. He's almost out of bounds.
He might just leave the level.
Wow, he's sneaking right down Tasteless. He's almost as short as his bushes.
And Evenfall is going to come down here to G1 for a potential peak. And he's actually almost a G2 now.
Oh, he was spotted.
Spotted.
Okay, got to be really careful now, Evenfall. Evenfall will probably just sit back
You know what?
now. There's no reason for him to
It
move
looks like
forward.
the tank at B0 might be sent southbound. You can see they're pinging it on the map.
Ah. All right, heavy moving down here for Noah.
A few shots fired here. Evenfall immediately picked off.
Ouch, that hurts. But you know what? He is the team captain. Whether he's in the game or not, he's going to be given a lot of orders for them.
He's
Really
actually
paying
picked
attention
off
to
by
what's
the IS-3 there.
Ooh, that hurts.
Noah not off to a good start here.
No, they're having a hard time with things.
Sunglove brought his wallet. He might be paying for dinner.
Hope so as well. You watch the jokes on them when he brings them out to dinner. He brings them to Kimbap Changu.
Brings him McDonald's.
Basically.
Okay, and once again, Noah now pressured into making a strike here. They are all going to gather up here at E6.
And a couple of heavies moving back across the map right now. Even the remaining T1 moving, switching sides at the moment. Yeah, Tastes, they're going to go for that same type of move. It didn't work last time. Could it work this time?
If it doesn't, they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, that's a cool looking skin right there.
That is cool.
That's the first time I've seen a skin and been like, oh my god, I actually want that skin. It's like the Red Skull skin from Captain America, man.
It's like where you blend into the lava level.
yeah. It's the hardest level in Mario.
There you go. All right, now they're going to go ahead and gather up now at about G9.
All right, let's see here, Tasteless. Still got a heavy over on that hill, it looks like.
Okay, inching forward. Sunglove in the middle here.
Into T69 this time. He normally uses the AMX 1390, but not going to be that useful on this map, of course. All right, Candy moving forward.
And the Vipers are not going to budge here. In fact, it looks like they're going to walk right into it. Candy could be in trouble here.
Oh, they know. They know there's like trees falling and stuff.
Yeah, Candy actually knocked over a tree. That's true.
He's got to be careful. He might hide behind a white van, try to lure them in.
Meanwhile, we have 2 more heavies moving out over here. Got to be careful not to hit those trees. And they are going to strike right now, Artosis.
Oh my God, it's happening, Tasteless.
They're all in position.
Oh God, that is such a firing range. If anyone comes around there, that's going to be an issue.
They may send the T1 out first to draw fire. And now they're going to bring a 4th takedown here.
Oh God. If anyone walks into there, they're gone. It's a firing range.
Candy peeking out here, but has not detected these tanks yet. Oh, Candy's going to die, I think.
Oh,
Oh, this
Candy.
is going to be bad. Here we go.
Oh, and a big shot right there. A ton of damage going down on Candy.
And look
Oh,
at that,
man.
backing away that weakened tank. Candy actually somehow did not die there. I cannot believe that. Inching forward again here. Artie World may go around the side. The
Well,
T1 here for Pack is actually spotting right now.
They definitely can't go back down there, you know? They can't risk going down that alleyway. But
Nope.
already we actually do have the Draki Vipers backing up. They're getting a new position. They realize that no one's going to go back down there.
No, of course.
You're going to peek back around with four tanks.
Oh, Red Bull
pointing at you.
getting a hit as
Ooh.
well here. Now they only need to hit one of these tanks. It's actually a power line stuck in that tank. Now there are still 2 tanks only in that same position, and it looks like Noah is now regrouping, gathering up here, headed northbound. They may try to go up the road here, around the hill, and then hit from the 2-lane. It's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, and nobody has a big enough tier advantage. But meanwhile, the Vipers look like they're going to intercept before Noah can get there.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is a really cool move here from the Vipers. Moving up so quickly at the moment. Even their T1 on the way. Right now, of course, there's not a big enough tier lead for anyone to really get anything done. Of course, even fall dying, that's 1 tier advantage.
Candy could be sniped here.
If they can kill Candy, that's more than enough tiers to win
That's
this
all
game.
they need. Then they would change the formation. By the way, these guys have improved so much from last season.
They seriously have. They're playing a fantastic series so far. Maybe it was all mind games saying that their opponents were going to win.
Yeah, it could be.
Let's see.
Gotta wonder what's going on right now. And
It's
team captain Everfall here. What he's saying to these guys right now. Draki is looking very scary. They've repositioned, and Noah's actually going to go back here and turtle and try to force a draw. It looks like.
You think no one's going to really do a final push in this
No, I
final
think
couple minutes?
I think just with Sunglove's personality, I think he is going to push.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. In fact, he is the first one out the gate, Tasteless.
Yep.
He's a leader that leads at the front of the army, not at the back.
He's the one that marches into battle.
Some call him the Alexander the Great of World of Tanks.
Namely Artosis. All right, they've inched up here with the 2 T1s right inside of A3. They're going to go into the structured area. A shot
Ooh.
fired, but that bounced.
He got the T1? Oh, wait.
Oh, he got the T1. I'm
he
sorry.
did.
Yeah.
Got Horatio.
1 minute and 35 seconds remain. Candy, they're probably not even going to allow Candy to move right now. He's too damaged.
Yeah, I would definitely keep Candy right there. It's a scary thing if he pops out and gets sniped. This time is running out, though, Tasteless. We very well may go to a draw, but it's close. If anyone pops their head out, they could be killed.
111 now. Sunglove comes out.
Oh, Sunglove getting shot.
Sunglove now backing
Oh
up.
my God, if Sunglove dies. Okay, I think if Sunglove gets out of there and doesn't get hit anymore,
Oh my God, can Candy actually get Sunglass from here?
If he gets him, that's match.
Oh, whiff shot, whiff shot.
Oh, kind of close
I think
there.
we're gonna go to a draw.
Yeah, well, you don't keep going now if Sunglove is this low on life, right? That would just be because they both killed one T1, so if Sunglove dies, that's it. And he's so low on health, you can't risk it. He can't even be used if the rest of them go out because he's so low.
30 seconds still left. Is anybody gonna budge?
I don't think so.
I think you're right.
That's going to be that. Sunglove
Man,
hiding behind a statue of himself, riding a horse. His horse has sunglasses as well. Doesn't look as good on a horse, but it doesn't look bad
I
either.
think I'm custom made. Yeah, no one's gonna budge. We are gonna go to a draw and then move on to the next game here. A few blind shots fired in case there was anybody.
Wouldn't that
I
be a
couldn't
great
see
way to
what
win?
would be in that location. Well,
What does the fox say? That's so funny. It's a good sign right there. All right. So they played a strong game once again, the Chalky Vipers. They did a good job there. They defended everything. And I think right now, Noah might be losing a bit of their nerve.
Sunglove still looks confident, laughing about that last game. Noah does look tense. There is no denying that. Now, because we had a draw here, we will be going back into that same map, the map Wide Park. Same starting locations, but we will go to the tank selection again. Do you think they're going to pick anything different?
I think it's going to be the exact same tanks.
I think so, too.
You know, I think you bring your best strategy the first time. I didn't see anything there that makes me believe that there could be counter picks, knowing what your opponent is going to pick, that would totally change things. You know, just use your best play.
That was such a sick play at the bottom when we had all of the Draki guys lined up, all four. Had Candy actually died there, the Vipers would have won. I don't know how Candy survived that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I thought he was for sure going to die there, but
not one treading shot.
I have no idea.
That's all they needed was that kill, and then they just go camp.
Well, if he was a type of candy, he'd be candy corn because he lasted forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
He'd be the everlasting gobstopper.
Ooh, I guess that works too.
One-upped.
Candy
You ever
corn
had
never
those
goes
things?
bad though, too.
I can't believe they make those things. It's like this ball of sugar, you're like destroying your teeth.
Gross. I don't really like that type of food. I don't like candy as the
Well,
thing.
that's not food, first of all.
Yeah,
but,
I guess not.
That's something your body can digest.
Do you like any type of candy?
I don't really eat candy, but if I had to pick, I do like jelly beans.
Oh, I don't. I really don't like.
Really? You don't like
I
jelly beans?
dislike them. In fact,
I like it the big bag
every now and then.
mixed.
Every now and then, like a Reese's cup.
Oh, see, I can't do Reese's cups.
See, they're a little bit too sweet.
I like peanut butter, but I don't like Reese's cups.
I like the ones that are like short and fat. Like you
Oh,
know what
yeah,
I
I
mean?
know
The
what you're
small
talking
ones,
about, yeah.
because they have more peanut butter to chocolate. The regular ones have too much chocolate compared to peanut butter.
They're these. I used to work in a candy store actually when I was younger. Did you know that?
Yes, I did know that. I know
They
everything
used to have
about
these
you.
candies called champagne bubbles. They were delicious. They were absolutely fantastic. They were divine.
Did you, when you went trick or treating as a kid, ever get the like little wax sodas where you like bite off the top?
Yeah, I love
and then-
those.
Yeah, those were amazing.
Those are sick. Those are so sick.
Those are so sick. I bet if we ate them out, we'd be like, wow, this was crap. I can't believe I liked this.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
been too long.
Noah going with a T69 and a T1. Meanwhile, the Vipers a T69 and another T1. Mere picks so far.
Certainly won't remain that way, I would say. Should be going back to those same tanks.
T1 and an AMX 5100.
Very similar to what we saw before, even the pick order. Yeah, same here. Damage should be, or Sunglove rather, should be going for probably a T69 as well.
Now back to Noah. Perhaps another T69 here. Maybe an AMX 1390. But we do have some heavies probably to be picked still here as well.
I think they're going to stay with the same types of heavies as well. This is just... Oh,
Well, I
never
think-
mind. That's... Before they grabbed two AMX 5100s, so an IS-3, that's going to be a little bit different.
They may be more focused on going down the top lane then.
Yeah, it could be. So-
IS-3 here in a T69.
Same exact for Draki Vipers. What do we see from Noah as this last tank? Will it be a T69?
Could be a T32.
Whoa, that would be weird.
Could be.
I like T32 on an urban map. It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's good. All right, there might be some deliberation here. This is a really important moment here, this last tank, because that's going to let the Vipers have a good idea of what they're planning here. It's another IS-3.
Yeah, so Noah has switched things up a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like they want to bust into a turtle position a little bit more.
IS-3 here for the Vipers as well.
Okay, so one additional heavy for Noah.
Now, the burden really is on Noah to figure out how to engage. The Vipers are in the lead, so.
Here we go, Tasteless. Sunglove having a good time.
Yeah.
Playing without regrets, Tasteless. This is the way to live.
Look, he's got his strat book here.
Oh, he's got his little notepad. He's taking everyone's orders. What do they want from the other team as far as meets go?
You're so funny. The match is ready. Let's get this going here at GomTV.net. So it's going to be Noah here in the north and the Vipers here in the south. By the way, guys, tell your friends to tune in. This is one of the best World of Tanks matches you could ask to see.
Certainly. As far as Korea goes, might be the best.
I think it would be the
Finals
best.
might beat this one out, but this is really great so far. Okay, Truckee
All right,
Vipers
Vipers
moving
definitely
forward.
up to something. Now all passing through B3 right now and headed
Oh
north
my
to the
God.
2 lane.
This is crazy, Tasteless. They're doing something totally different. I think we might see battles going on at that little tunnel. You have to be careful, though, because when you pop out, it's a shooting gallery. Inside, though, it's very protected. Oh, they spot him already. Here we go.
Even Fall may be the first to die again here.
Could be. Even taking out the trees at the moment.
A little bit of crashing here with the tanks.
Takes 100 years for a tree to grow that tall.
You're so funny. Oh my God. I think that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard you say ever. Pack is picked off now. That's a T1, so it's not as consequential. Artie World trying to see if he can get anything out here. He's got to angle that tank right, that 45-degree angle, so the shells can slide off the side.
You know, the Vipers looked like they were going for that little tunnel there, but just how quickly Noah saw them, they've pulled back into a different strategy.
Takes 100 years for a tree to grow that tall. Oh my God.
Knocked over in a second, Tasteless.
Yeah, in a second.
The selfishness of humans at war.
Oh, it looks like Noah might actually barrel over the top here. Oh, some shots
my.
fired.
And actually some nice hits going down from Noah. Truckee
Oh,
Vipers playing.
Candy's been treaded.
Oh.
Candy has been treaded.
He has, but they're doing a lot of damage right now to the Vipers.
Oh my
Park
God,
A1.
27 HP left.
Oh man, that is so painful.
Artie World now going to try to push through here with that IS-3.
Well, there's a lot of damaged tanks over on this side. If he can snap a couple of them, that'd be amazing. And more damage done to the Draki Vipers.
Uh-oh.
Have they chosen the wrong strategy, Tasteless?
Artie World might be in some trouble here.
Here he comes.
Oh, a nice kill here.
Takes one down. Park E1 is back there as well. Even getting nicked will kill him. Down he goes as well. And Draki Vipers are falling apart, man. This guy is being flanked. Ratty is going to fall next.
Artie World now going to come around here. Yeah, Ratty is done for.
Chew
And-
Papa with 3 kills already.
Yeah, really impressive
He
stuff.
is living up to his name, Tasteless.
Oh, we have this T69 scrum we got here. Oh, hitting the side now.
Oh,
I think
God.
he wanted to surprise them, but there's actually 3 tanks over there.
Even fall, even putting in zone work here. This is going to leave, just a few tanks left over. Sunglove is one of them. Bravely
Now-
charging into battle. He won't let his troops die alone.
And this is going to go here to Noah. I can't possibly imagine. Yep, that's just one
That's
T1
it.
left.
Horatio, and I tell you what, this game he's not blowing any horns, Tasteless.
You're on a roll today. Well, they'll probably just go for the base capture.
Hashtag roll out. It's his world of tanks. Well, they're hunting down a T1, guys. This is a bit anticlimactic at the end.
Yeah, but
really well played.
You know what's actually happening here is that they're using this extra time to deliberate on what map to pick.
Very well.
What
could
they do
be,
wrong here.
Ratio hiding in that bush right there.
And this is going to bring us to 1-1 right now.
You know, hiding in the bush. What if one of the tank operators is afraid of spiders? You see one's outside, and they hear them and they turn their cannons and fire. Worst way to go down.
All right, and that's going to be a GG. We're going to go down to game number 3 here.
And that's a good thing that they got to win match number 2. If they hadn't, Noah could have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. So Noah's back in this. What map do the Vipers end up picking?
Well, you know what? What do you think about the strategy they chose this game, Tasteless? Because the Vipers decided, they're like, all right, we're just going to rush this time.
I feel like Sunglove is just more inclined to do some kind of aggressive all-in.
He wants to attack. He wants to mix it up.
And it's like Noah knows how the game works, and therefore will just sit back and turtle.
You know what? I feel like in a post-apocalyptic world, Sunglove is a guy that like fights in a ring with knives for money.
I think you're right.
I think that's probably what he does. He's not a leader of a tank squad for sure.
Potentially not. We're going to go to a quick little break here. When we get back, we're going to go on to the third match here. We already had 3 games so far, but one was a draw. We're going to see what map the Vipers will pick. Stay tuned.
Tried to find you at the bottom of a bottle, laying down on the bathroom floor. My loneliness was rattling the windows. You said you don't want me anymore, and you left me standing on a corner crying, feeling like a fool for trying. I don't even remember why I'm wasting all these tears on you. I wish I could erase our memory, 'cause you didn't give a damn about me. Oh, finally I'm through wasting all these tears on you. These tears on you. You ain't worth another sleepless night, and I'll do everything I gotta do to get you off my mind. 'Cause what you wanted I couldn't get, what you did, boy, I'll never forget. And you left me standing on a corner crying, feeling like a fool for trying. I don't even remember why I'm wasting all these tears on you. I wish I could erase our memory, 'cause you didn't give a damn about me. Oh, finally I'm through wasting all bathroom floor.
Don't wanna be so
Welcome back to GolmTV.net. So far, it's 1-1. We did have one draw here. It's anybody's game, Artosis.
It is anybody's game, but Noah with that victory, I feel like they're going to have a lot more confidence and play some stronger games. Sunglove's team, on the other hand, the Draki Vipers, they're playing the best World of Tanks I've ever seen them play.
Yeah, they are looking fantastic.
That last strat that they lost with, though,
look, they can't engage like that. They have the
whoever
lead.
clumps up all their tanks and goes to engage generally loses.
Yeah, well, there's
that's what
the
was map
defender's
1
advantage.
was, and then the third game that we just saw.
And so now we're going to have to see with these two guys, these two teams, I should say. I've been casting with StarCraft lately. I'm like, these two players. No, these two teams. How exactly are they going to play this? Because it's even again. Basically, this is turning into a best of 5 now instead of a best of 7.
That's right. 3 maps, and you got it, and you're going to the finals, which is huge, by the way, because that first place prize, really nice.
Yeah, the prize pool is huge there in the finals. So we'll have to see what map here the Vipers are going to pick.
Okay, what do you think? What map do you think? Real
Well,
quick, because I'm sure they're going to show in just a second.
Brokerova.
Himmelsdorf.
Himmelsdorf?
Yeah,
Let's see what it
see.
is. Oh! All right, we were both wrong.
Actually, I really like this map, though. This is a fun map to play on.
Yeah, this map's cool. All right, so the map is Arctic Region. This is one of our newer maps
Unlike
that we're
Cliff.
using here. I love Cliff.
Cliff? We're so bad at Cliff. Every time we play Cliff, we die so
Yeah, but
quick.
I like the map.
Huh.
You die quick, and then you're like, hurry up, or tasteless.
Die already, Tasha.
Die already, tasteless. I want to go to the garage.
Back to the garage.
Now, we do have some turtling on this map. We'll see if we have that here today. Remember, they only need an 8-tier lead over the opposing team. So you just take out somebody like, I don't know, Sunglove.
Yeah.
He tends to die first, and then all Noah has to do is turtle.
Well, you know what? So far today, he's lived through a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, he did die, but he lived a lot longer than what we saw before. Maybe today, he's Sun Gauntlet.
Whoa, bring him through the Sun Gauntlet.
Or,
Maybe he's-
you know, the gauntlet that
maybe
you wear in your hand that's a metal
He's
glove.
Sun Gun.
Yes, I suppose. Could be Sun Gun.
Well, we're going to go to the tank selection pretty soon here. Now, notice the number of draws we've had here, 37.5. How often does the North win? Not very often.
Ouch.
The South, on the other hand, wins half the time. So if we're just basing this off of stats, I mean, the Vipers have a pretty 100 picked a lot here. That makes sense. There's a lot of narrow corners, but it's still a map you got to be able to be mobile on.
All right, time for the tank selection. Definitely think we're going to see some T69s, some T1s, and some AMX 1390s.
All right,
It's an easy guess, though, being the 3 most used.
Right. The Vipers go for a T69 and a T1. And now on to Noah. T69 and T1 as well. Mirror picks now back to the Vipers.
Come on, Vipers, what are you going to get? I expect Sunglove to be in an AMX 1390 this time. It's definitely his favorite.
T1 and a T69. Over to Noah now.
T1, T69.
T1, yep, and a T69. Back to the Vipers.
It's a mirror pick so far. 1390, T69.
Yep,
Wow,
beat me
okay.
to it. Now over to Noah. What's it going to be? Probably a same pick, I would think. I doubt we'll see any IS-3s in this map.
Yeah, I don't think so. 3 T69s, 1 AMX 1390 on each side.
Final pick here, one for Vipers, one for Noah.
Complete mirrors. There's a
T69.
1390 and...
Or 1390, rather, excuse me.
Come on, Artie World. Ooh, the 4th T69. Really cool, Tasteless. It's like it's like mirror tanks, except it's one of those funhouse mirrors that makes you like a little bit wider, a little bit taller.
Oh, wow. Well, we're getting closer and closer to actually starting this match here. Who's going to win and start to get that momentum? It's hard to say. Both these teams are playing way better than we've seen, even in this tournament, and way better than they did in the Open.
Yeah, no doubt about that. They've improved a lot.
All right, it's time to start this match. Let's go. Those beats were filthy, man. In the south, over here, we have
Draki Vipers.
I haven't heard a good dubstep joke in a while.
That's right. And over here in the north,
Noah.
Those beats were like a dead body in the bottom of a trash can for 5 weeks in the summer. Jesus.
all right, the takes are now going to go ahead and split here. We're going to have one heavy going to the north, and the rest now headed over here, passing through H6.
And Noah's sticking together for the most part. You do have one of their T1s going down towards the south to spot any incoming tanks. There's Evenfall. He's the brave one going. Dies first quite often. Uh-oh.
Shots
watch out for
fired.
that. Get in that bunker. That's like the 007 bunker, the James Bond bunker from that.
You know there's got to be some important military secrets inside that mountain.
That just reminds me of that stage in GoldenEye.
Yeah!
Where you run outside for a little piece of
Yeah,
it.
you're in the snow and stuff.
When we were turtling too hard, I'd tell my brother, meet me outside, and then we'd finish it out there in the snow. I want to see the stars when I die. All right, Evenfall is going to be flanked, Tasteless.
Yeah, even.
Oh, he's being sneaky, too. Look at this. He doesn't want to die.
Well, most of Noah over here actually hugging, A5, excuse me.
Uh-oh. Goodbye, Evenfall. And, Horatio almost got him. There you go. Does get taken out. And that was...
First blood here.
T69 got him there. All right, so Noah knows where at least a few tanks are for their opponents. Horatio taking his spot there.
Sunglove continuing to move out now.
I gotta say, I think that Draki Vipers is playing a very strong game so far, Tasteless. They've got really nice spotting.
This
They're
is
moving around
typical
well.
for the north starting location. Noah's just going to hide at A5. It happens all the time.
Makes sense. You know, this is
Top
a
spot's
tough map
weaker.
for them.
Yeah,
And, you know, when it's a tough map for you, turtling is going to be the order of the day.
absolutely.
You're not going to try to outmaneuver your opponent when they just have the better terrain.
Already World going to peek up over here. Now Sunglove has already taken some damage again. Sunglove.
Oh my god, a lot of damage indeed. Sunglove, don't you die on me.
Typical Sunglove here taking a lot of damage. He's actually stuck right now. He can't actually leave this location.
He's got to be really...
He's actually become pinned here.
If he dies...
Is he going to move out?
It's such a big deal.
I think Sunglove should hug that rock and have his team figure this out.
Has...
more shots fired. Now these are blind shots here, but they already know that they're all at A5, so it's possible for one of those shells to just hit that. Assuming they're all bunched up in one location.
Yeah, if they got some hits like that, that would be absolutely awesome.
And now it looks like Noah's starting to fire back here. Nobody's really sure where the other team is.
And not a lot of good spotting going on.
By the way, none of the guys in Noah here have been hit by a single shell yet.
They did lose, of course, their team captain, but that was bound to happen.
Yeah, well, Evenfall had a spot for that location over there.
You have to know that they're going up there. So. Yeah, Sunglove looks pretty trapped where he is right now, Tasteless.
Yeah, he's totally stuck, man. Well, this could even go to a draw, guys. It's absolutely possible. No, it's not budging.
Well, the Draki Vipers, they're maneuvering around a little bit. We could see them make an aggressive move still. Sunglove being stuck, though, you'd think he'd be the one that would lead it. And if he has to just sit there, I feel like it's less likely to happen.
Well, they're just going to keep Sunglove pinned against this rock right now.
Trying to set up their tanks, trying to get some sort of vantage point here. Chew Papa moving around. Definitely one of the better players from Noah.
Well, he's here to spot for these guys up ahead so they don't get snuck up on.
Herb
close
being
call there.
good support, just like on food.
And, yeah, I mean, they're just camping, guys. Nobody's moving just yet, Artosis.
No. Got to be careful, though, when camping in an area with snow. can't actually just eat snow for water. It takes
can't?
more energy for it to melt with your body heat than it's going to help you to get.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got to be very careful with that.
So you have to let the snow melt and then drink it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Little survival fact for you in case someone drops you off in a helicopter in northern Alaska and you have to survive.
Now I will survive.
Really, I think you'll probably not, but you know, at least that won't be what gets you, right? It's gonna be wolves or something.
Something else terrible. I'll get attacked by a moose and killed.
Yes. Still just some shots in the dark going on. Do you think that we're actually going to see anyone move out in this match?
No.
No, you think
I don't
they're just
think
going
so.
to sit tight?
It's
Not any
too much of a
trying
risk
for
here
flag
for
capturing.
the Vipers lost the last match because they moved out too quickly.
That's true.
Noah's in the weak spot here at the top, so they have to defend. So I think we're going to go to a draw.
There's a good chance, but we still have 4 minutes, so we'll see about that. The thing is, I can't imagine Noah really making much of a move. You know?
Yeah.
Noah, what I mean?
I know what you mean. What you know about that? What you know about that?
Wow.
Wow. The Vipers regrouping over here at F9.
Could they be planning a move here?
It's possible.
A couple tanks moving south at the moment. Maybe hold down the fort with a couple tanks on that ledge and have another tank move around from the side, try to snipe something. Could be.
Could be. These guys definitely draw these games out, you know?
Yeah, well, you know what? You have 10 minutes. It's a finite amount of time. Fill the space.
Looks like this T1's going to come around here now. Again, a little bit of downtime here. 3 minutes and 10 seconds now remaining. Are they all going to try to go around to the bottom?
Could be. Slowly but surely, they are filtering their players down. When is Noah going to figure this out, though? Because, you know, their 1T1 is over at A9, actually spotting for any possible flag captures, which is obviously they need to do as well.
Noah just, well, how do I say this
Sunglove's
guy's
making
name?
a move for it. Sunglove's making a move
going,
for
Sunglove's
it.
going.
Uh-oh.
Is he going to get away?
Actually, yeah, it looks like he
Sunglove
is.
escapes
Yeah, they didn't catch him at all.
unscathed here.
Yeah, Sunglove doing fine.
Wow, he actually did get away.
Yeah, no problem.
Tense moment there for the Draggy Vipers. Sunglove loses that, and it's much easier for them to lose this game.
Well, Sunglove came prepared for this map, Tasteless. You know, when you go to the Arctic regions of the world, you need to wear sunglasses because snow reflects
That's
sunlight
true,
so heavily.
and it can actually burn your skin.
Yeah, that's true. You get sunburned very easily there. Did you know the driest desert in the world is actually Antarctica?
Wow, really?
Yes.
That is fascinating.
That is. You don't think of it as a desert, but it is.
It is. Is it technically a tundra?
No.
No,
it's
it's not?
technically a desert.
Wow.
A glacier in a desert.
Wow. Well, I think we're going to go to a draw, guys.
Yeah, minute 40. I mean, what are you going to get done, really? They've even fallen back into a more defensive position, even though it looked like they may move out and do an attack. But, you know, the winner of this goes to the finals, which is the biggest deal. Round of 4, you don't get remembered.
Yeah.
Finals,
So
you
much
do.
pressure. So much pressure here. Notice that they tucked Sunglove all the way in the back now.
They put Sunglove in the glove compartment.
You are like so funny right now, man.
He's in there next to the registration, Tasteless, just in case they have to pull him out.
Well, we have a minute left, and I don't foresee this being a game that's going to result in anybody engaging. We're going to have to go to the draw now.
Yeah, it looks
We
like
might
that.
have to double check with the rules here and see how many draws you can have in a best of
Yeah,
seven.
best of seven,
That's actually allowed to happen.
I know last season what we were doing was if you had too many draws on the same map in a row, then it went to points for what had happened on that map so far. I don't think it's exactly the same this season, though. Might be.
30 seconds remaining.
We haven't really had that come up yet this season. There's
No.
been like a couple draws.
Well,
but it
this goes
hasn't
to
been
show
bad.
you how much people want this right now. They're really fighting to
Yeah.
to try to do whatever it takes to get to the finals.
No one's going to do anything crazy here.
Yeah.
You think Evenfall is alt-tabbed right now looking on the internet? He's like, oh my god, 10 minutes, I died at the first minute.
He's in the Twitch chat arguing with people. I bet. All right, a draw it is. So we're gonna have to go do that map again.
You know, it was almost like a gentleman's agreement there, Tasteless. It was almost like Titanic. You know, Noah moved in that back corner, and they were like, "Can I draw you?" And they were like,
"You are so funny."
And they were like, "Yeah, you can, because we aren't ever going to attack you."
We could have another draw on that map. I don't
know if we will, though, because what happened last time was Sunglove charged his men into battle and died. So will that happen this time after the draw, just like on Wide Park? They
I don't
may
know.
go for something more aggressive.
I feel like that they would have learned by now what they did wrong on from Wide Park. They do. They are getting.
You would think so, right?
They do have a point advantage now. They did kill Evenfall.
That's true. Yeah, turtling up that could help them out.
I don't know.
Does Noah change anything? I don't think Noah changes anything. I think they chill on that hill.
Noah turtled pretty hard when I casted them with Brendan last week. They once they got a lead, they turtled. Now they might try being aggressive again here, but how do you do that on Arctic?
Well, from the north position, I don't think you really do. I mean, even the hill that they were on and hiding behind looks like a turtle shell, for God's sake.
Back to the tank selection. T69s and T1s on both sides. And now 2 more T69s. Noah, I would not be surprised if they pick the exact same tanks.
Yeah, that definitely could be the case. T69, T1, there we go. Vipers, what do you want?
What's it going to be, Vipers?
They should just go all KV5s, that's what I think.
So only one more tank pick left here for the Vipers. They do have that AMX 1390. We have not seen what Sunglove is going to pick. He did pick the AMX 1390 last time. Noah, there's some deliberation here. AMX 1390 and T69. This could actually just be mirror picks here. Now on to Sunglove's pick, an AMX 1390, and back to Noah.
I think that actually with Sunglove, if they're going to go for an AMX 1390 at all, they should have him pick it first, because he always has one. If there's ever one on a map, he has it.
That's his tank.
So that's actually like... Oh, look at that. That's actually the exact same tanks.
All right. It looks like it's
an
time
actual mirror, not a funhouse mirror.
to get our game going here with the Vipers against Noah. This is a little intense here, Artosis.
Well,
I mean,
both these
you
teams
can see
want
these
this.
guys, yeah, I was going to say, they want this so badly.
Sunglove looking pretty serious. He's looking around, that eyebrow is raised, Tasteless.
That
Can you
is.
smell what Sunglove is cooking?
That's the Colbert raised eyebrow. And it looks like it's time to get this going.
Okay, here we go. Once again, we do have Noah in that top right. And in the bottom left, we have the Draki Vipers. See how they play a little bit differently this time. Hopefully it's not exactly the same game.
I'm sure it won't be exactly the same game. I just see Noah was smart enough to win the Open, and I think they're smart enough to realize it's going to be really difficult to win on this map.
Yeah, why give away a win, right?
Right.
And they're already moving in the same type of pattern. Okay, a little bit different here from the Draki Vipers. Oh my, are they doing the same thing they did on Wide Park? Is this their strat? Get a draw and then run into their deaths?
It might be.
Show great bravery.
Well, as you can see, Noah knows to go to A5. What if he just drove off that cliff?
I know, I was
just looking at that. I was starting to get stressed out. I'm like, you need to watch out.
Here goes Sunglove. He is ripping around there. That's why he uses the AMX 1390, so he can get in battle first. He wants all the glory. He's a glory hog, Tasteless. Just like a ball hog. Basketball.
Noah again in this defensive position. Sunglove now at B1. The rest of the team at C1 or D1 now. Now they do have a 1T69 over here at F4 to try to shoot across the middle area here. To shoot across basically D4 and hit at A5.
It's a smart place. I really like that they've used that both games. Evenfall is in the same position he was in before, which is helping to spot that whole side of the map. So they know something weird is going on because no tanks have come up at all yet on that side, which means, well, they're probably going on the other side. They're definitely not going down the center.
And now it looks like Sunglove and his team of tanks is going to slowly edge around this upper left corner of the map in an attempt to surprise their opponents.
They are the ninja tanks this game, Tasteless.
They are.
They are
This is
sneaking
some
in.
solid snake stuff.
Sunglove, no, he's taking his socks off here. He's using the dead of night to approach. He's moonsock here, Tasteless.
He's moonsock. Oh my god! Moonsock! He's gone from Sunglove to Moonsock. This is the funniest thing. This might be your funniest cast ever, Artosis. Moonsock.
Oh, here we go. What is going on here? Who is that coming up? And it was just their T1. That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay to lose that. By the way, they both... Oh, no, excuse me. They both have not. Only one team's lost a T1.
Oh, they've done some damage there to a Noah tank.
Red Bull did get hit there and treaded temporarily.
Well, this tank doesn't have any wings. All right, so Noah kind of on the back tread here. They're being pushed back a little bit. They've lost a T1. They've taken some heavy damage. Sunglove pushing forward. There he is in all his majesty.
All right, Sunglove's going to come around. Is his aggression a double-edged sword here? He's gotten this far, but is it going to cost him and his teammates the entire series?
Well, he's hiding in the bush for now. Does have his teammates behind him still. Still, not enough damage has been done to really solve anything yet. In fact, they're down one tier, so even killing one tier 8 is not enough. But we have 6 minutes, and over 6.5 minutes, in fact, left, so definitely doesn't have to be decided yet. But they're so close, I think it will get decided this time. I do not foresee a draw, especially with Sunglove doing this. Look at Sunglove. Oh my god, there's a tank in that bunker! That's the ultimate tank for this map. It's like the tank that's
Get
part
your
of the
tank
map.
over there, yeah.
It's called the mountain tank. Just a gun
your
comes
tank
out of the
in
mountain. It's like, well, he's easy to hit, but he's got a lot of hit points.
You have to basically blow up the mountain.
You better have all artilleries if you want to take him out.
Sunglove coming.
He's knocking over trees, Tasteless. Is it a bear or is it Sunglove?
Who knows? Is it the Abominable Snowman or is it Sunglove in a tank?
Could be either one. Is it the missing link? Is Sunglove the missing link? Ooh, a big shot there on Sunglove.
So much for Moonsock.
No, he's not doing that anymore, Tasteless. He has boots with spurs on now. He's not sneaking around anywhere.
Oh my god,
He's tap dancing across the map right now, Tasteless.
Oh my god.
So he's so far out in the front, man.
Yeah, he really is.
I got worried about Sunglove and his aggression. Here he goes. Oh my god, is he going to actually move out from there? No way.
I'm actually confused because it just seems like this is all hinged on Sunglove not screwing everything up. His team's all positioned back here.
I feel like they use Sunglove like he's a $100 bill on a piece of fishing wire. They just kind of like lure him out. They're like, follow this money, and the dumb tanks all run after and try to pick it up.
They look at the bill and it's Sunglove's face on instead of Benjamin or something.
And then when they actually get shot after they see it because they're that close, they then realize their tanks don't have hands and could not have possibly picked that up. And let's say use vacuum cleaner bullets.
I'm not used to you being this funny, man.
I don't know.
I'm
really happy to be casting World Tanks again, to be perfectly frank.
Well, you missed out, man.
I've only casted StarCraft for a while here.
Yeah.
All right, Sunglove poking his head up.
I feel like some of these tanks in the back are going to have to be the ones to start to initiate.
The bravery of Sunglove, Tasteless.
Yeah.
The courage that this man shows. I don't know how he does it.
It's now 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time, I would say. Spotting each other once again. So he's just poking up enough that they can see each other. So both sides know. He's doing it so his teammates can see that those two tanks are still sitting there, and he's doing it also so that the other team can be afraid that Sunglove is still close by and alive.
Look at these sick camera shots. This is why Go TV is the best, man.
It's pretty cool.
You thought those camera shots with Steven Spielberg and Jurassic Park flying over New Zealand were good? No.
Nothing.
Nothing compared to what our
Camera
observers
pans that we get over Arctic region, you kidding me? It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's still hunkering down.
Well, are we going to have another draw, Artosis?
Oh, no, we are not.
My God,
no, we are
Sunglove
not.
taking more damage.
Wow, he just popped out, tried to do a shot. These guys have their guns trained there. I don't know. Sunglove thinks he's Neo from the Matrix. Unfortunately, even though they wear the same sunglasses, he is not.
He is certainly not.
He can't dodge these bullets. His tank is actually not that small.
Well, I think Sunglove's just going to back off. I think we are going to go to a draw. No, it's not going to budge.
No, I think they're going to actually charge at Sunglove eventually. He's so low on
No,
health.
Sunglove's gone. He's actually back. He's over at D1
Oh,
now.
God, he is. You're right. Wow. Sunglove choosing the better part of Valor to escape at the moment.
Yep.
Sunglove's going to come in from the other side now, Tasis.
All the way around the map.
He's going to go kill Evenfall. He's going to get
I
his
think
revenge.
actually they might trade space. Sunglove might go over here where that T69 was. And the T69 here, Ro4 is going to try to come around here and do some more damage.
Well, yeah, you're right. That's exactly what's going on. So Sunglove has taken that position. Heavily fortified.
Well, can this T69 do it? That's the big question here.
Well, I don't know if he's going to be the one that goes way far up. They might want to use the other AMX 1390, you know?
Well,
We'll see if they actually
Ro4
send
is
in
still starting to
any of
edge
them.
in here. C1. Excuse me.
This will be really weird if it's another draw.
This is the new version of Abby as far as I can tell.
And in fact, if it's a draw this time, then they're even on tier points killed each game because they lost to T1 this time and before Noah lost to T1. So what if it's a draw in every single way?
I don't know what happens. I just don't
What if
know.
5 times in they both have to draw pictures of tanks? Whoever is closest wins.
Well, we're still waiting. 1 minute left. Really don't know what. I mean, Noah, it's very clear is not going to budge. All right, I'm going to turn around. I want to see what it looks like in the booths right now. Every guy intensely staring at a screen.
Yeah.
Nobody budging just yet. 35 seconds. As this T69 is slowly edging up here.
Yeah, that's...
Now they might attack here in the last 20 seconds.
Oh, there's candy right there. No dessert here for Park Hee-won, though.
All right, 15 seconds. Are they going to go for it?
Oh, and they're coming around. Park Hee-won. Not really getting any hits off. No one
Bouncing
hitting each
a
other.
shell there off the turret.
And
That's
it looks
gonna
like
be
that's
it.
it, Tasteless. Another draw.
All right, we might need to be informed here about what happens next. Do they go to that map again?
I like the little explosion that comes up with the draw. It's like a little tiny explosion.
Yeah, it's like a firework or something. We're going to go to a different map.
All right, cool. You know, Sunglove. Huh. He's an aggressive player.
Man,
It's funny how his team kind of relies on, like, if he dies, they lose, and if he magically kills some other team, they win.
yeah. I mean, we got to get a new map. That is our third draw today.
Well, hopefully there's not any more draws. I much prefer the more action-packed games.
I'm wondering how many draws we end up getting in a row before we have to go to like the point counting system.
Well, eventually we're going to run out of cards.
Eventually,
We draw
well,
too many.
you're funny.
Not really.
You are well, no, but today you are funny. That was not that funny, but I'm okay with it because I just want you to keep making these jokes because you're out of control today.
Thanks.
Moonsock.
Well, that's what
Funniest
he was
thing.
trying, man. He was turning himself into a ninja. You know, ninjas don't wear shoes. They just
course.
shoes make noise.
They wear pajamas.
Like when I'm
Nothing
trying to sneak past my baby's room in the morning, I definitely don't wear shoes.
That's
Sneak
true.
past, I tiptoe in socks.
Noah picks south here on the map, Cliff.
Okay.
Now, Cliff does not make for draws, which is good.
Oh, and as you see, South has a slightly bigger win rate. And there was another coin toss to determine who got to choose. So Noah choosing this one. They're going to be happy with that for sure. Cliff, the map that we always die on Tasteless, we normally die right around F2 and E2, right in that area.
Occasionally we do see the Amex 1390 roll up the hill here, right at
Oh, that's true.
F3.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that move so much.
There's basically Little Rock, which is on the left, and Big Rock, which is on the right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see as many people going around the 9 lane over here, obviously where there's actually land. Not until we get World of Submarines or something. World of
Submarines would be
Canoes,
the
man.
best.
Remember that? We found the canoes on Abbey, and we had to get out of the tanks and go into
Imagine
canoes.
World of Submarines, and like one of the maps is middle of the Pacific Ocean, and there's no terrain. You just go in a sonar range and then launch torpedoes at each other, and then
That would
both
be
you like
awesome.
dive or go up, and that's it. Like
That would be epic.
that would be cool.
All
Or
right.
it could be like whales. The sonar messes you up and stuff.
Yeah. T69 now into T1. For the Vipers, just do T1s right away. So the Vipers do want to match. Wait, oh, hold on. You haven't pull out.
Oh, what is this, Vipers?
T69, okay.
Tell ya, they may be called the Draki Vipers, but they haven't been very venomous yet.
No, they certainly haven't been.
Either that or Noah, they've worked up a tolerance.
That's
They're like
true.
one of those ancient kings
They got
that
bit, but they
just
sucked the
had-
poison out.
You ever hear about those like ancient kings and stuff that would eat a little bit of poison every day and build up immunity to it so people couldn't kill them?
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome? I feel like doing that. Things I think you probably die a lot younger, but then no one could poison me.
You imagine that? They try to poison the king, and he's just fine, and everybody's like, what?
Yeah. He just
Oh
gets
my
a
God.
stomach ache. He's like, I think someone might have poisoned me. His stomach ache hurts slightly more than it normally does.
So we have several T69s and AMX 1390s, typical for this map. The T69 amazing on this map.
Couple. There we go. We actually have Sunglove grabbing his AMX 1390, his signature tank. In fact, each AMX 1390 comes with the Sunglove signature on it, whether you want it or not.
Did you say that? Why are you so funny today? I don't understand.
I'm
I don't
actually
get it.
just in a very good mood casting some World of Tanks today. That's all.
Well, this is fun to have you back here. Brendan was great, but it's never the same without you, Artosis.
Well, I mean, Brendan is great, but is he the Tosis?
He's not the Tosis.
Is he the Tosis with the mostest?
He's not Artie McTosis with his back that's got scoliosis.
That's me. Hi. All right.
If you watch him
T32.
cast World of Tanks, you will learn through osmosis.
Yes, indeed you will. Right through your eyeballs.
Yep.
It's also called vision. Now, T32 for Vipers. That's the big difference here. They
Yeah.
lack one of the T69s. They have that T32 that's going to make them a little bit more mobile, a little bit more firepower. But Noah, especially on this map, we've seen some amazing play from.
All right, it's time to start this game. Let's see how it's going to turn out. Introducing our two teams up here in the north.
드라키 바이퍼스.
And the favorites to win this entire tournament.
노아.
전차 기동.
Well, you got to get to 4 victories, Taste. So far, they each have 1.
Yeah.
Okay, Artie World coming up quickly here.
And so far, these are very standard formations here. Noah coming up the middle here, right past G5. Same over here, we're going to have a lot of the Draki tanks come past through C5 here.
And it looks like they are using that position you were talking about.
Yep, and he gets up there very quickly.
Sunglove going to knock down as many trees as possible. Oh, Shiu Papa getting shot in the ass. And that hurts right there. He's down almost half health. Ouch.
Meanwhile, looks like the middle has now been secured here by Noah. The Vipers are kind of scrambling. And in fact, Herb going to come around this corner right now.
He's got to be careful though. There's a lot of tanks in here. Parky1 firing at him, but he's actually doing a huge amount of damage. Kills him off. Artie Roll comes down. Red Bull as well with the support. And Draki Vipers losing another tank, it looks like.
Vipers not good in this engagement so far.
No.
They have been spread out too far.
Vipers are in some trouble, Tasteless. They're down 7 tiers right now.
And look at this, they're going to get his turrets that he can't possibly hit all these tanks. He might have to back down over this cliff.
Shiu Papa circling around. He might actually get Shiu Papa. Okay, he does go down the cliff. Nice move there.
Nice escape.
Trying to utilize some of this terrain.
Don't know if he can actually come back up here, though.
Oh, he's trying it.
But you have a base capture going on right now.
Ooh.
Now this means one of the Draki tanks is over here. There's 25. Well, no, excuse me. There's about 1 minute and 10 seconds that they have to fix that.
Let's see, who is that on there actually?
I believe
Noah's actually scrambling backwards.
it's either Pax or 41 or Horatio.
Well, we will see. Sunglove has to be somewhere as well.
Sunglove has been spotted.
Oh,
now back
Sunglove
here.
is the one at the flag, actually.
Okay, missed shot, but that didn't stop the base capture here.
Sunglove trying to go
40 seconds.
Rambo mode here. Tasteless taking the flag all by himself.
You know what? That was smart, though, because he had his other 2 tanks covering him here. Center map control's now been given up.
Shiu Papa having a nice hit there. Red Bull moving forward.
This has been an action-packed game. This might be our little best game yet so far.
For sure, I would say.
A lot going on at once. Artie World now coming around here. Uh-oh, Pack 41 in some trouble now.
Goodbye, T1. And that was execution style. That was humiliation before death right there.
Yeah. Now, we do have the Vipers still behind right now, but there's plenty of time left in this game.
So, let's take a look at this right now. It's an 8-tier lead.
Yeah.
For the Draki Vipers. So,
we have another base capture happening. Sunglove's pulled it back again.
I'm sorry, they're the ones behind. Noah, of course, are the ones that have the 8-tier lead.
And this is a tough spot for the Vipers. They're trying to just use this base capture here.
Yeah, Sunglove just keeps on baiting them out.
Uh-oh. Sunglove could get gunned down over here.
Ooh!
Nice shot fired there by Herb. Another shot. All these tanks are getting pretty badly bruised.
Artie rolled, knocking over a tree.
Is that a T1 that shot at him?
Was it? I don't think so. That'd be weird to even show where you are as a T1, you know? You're not going to do anything with those bullets.
Well,
maybe if the guy gets out of the tank, you can kill
now
him.
they're going to attempt to do their own base capture over here at 8-3. Good, the Vipers out of position.
Ooh, Artie roll coming from behind. Ratty in trouble. Uh-oh. Well, goodbye, Ratty.
We got some shots fired over here. Oh, no, the Vipers are screwed.
This leaves Sunglove and Horatio, the T1. Can Sunglove do it?
Sunglove is in trouble.
Can Sunglove turn himself into a supernova and take out the rest of these tanks? I think not.
I think he might just end up being a red dwarf.
Worst type of star.
Indeed. All right, so this is going to be it. The rest of the team is going to have to be cleaned up now. Sunglove is gone, and Horatio, not much he can do either. GG.
That's it.
Noah's still looking primed to win this.
Okay, well, yeah, Noah's doing a good job. After so many draws, getting that win. Draki Vipers, he's not happy with that. It's rained down. He's like, well, that's going to be another bottle of soju tonight.
Yeah.
Marking that down.
All right, we're going to go on to the next map and see what exactly Sunglove and his team, the Vipers, are going to select here today.
Himmelsdorf? What do you think?
Himmelsdorf.
Yeah, it's time. It's time for some turtle action.
Man, it is packed down here in our studio. So many people. All here to see who's going to be the first to be in the finals here for Korea. Because remember, you win there, you go on to the global level.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And
It's a really
of course,
big deal.
next Saturday we're going to have Free versus Arete. It's going to be a fun
Yeah.
match as well. But can the winner of that take out one of these teams is, I don't know. These two are playing very well.
It's going to be a tough one, no matter what. I want the Koreans to do well because I live in Korea, so.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, also because
Home
every
field.
game that we have liked in the past, they've dominated. So may as well dominate this one
Yeah.
as well.
We like to think we're part of the Korean scene, you know. We like to take credit where credit's not really due. But, yeah, I'm really curious to see how the Koreans are going to do on the global level. Okay, so what map do you predict?
Well, I think Himmelsdorf once again.
But
Yeah.
anything else? Anything else?
No, I think they got to go with the city map here. If they went for something like Prokhorovka, I'd be a little bit surprised.
I would love to see them on Prokhorovka, but I think
The
you're
Koreans
right. I
don't like
think
Prokhorovka that much. They're not big fans.
Prokhorovka is a pretty hard map to play on.
And it doesn't resemble anything in Korea. There's just mountains and cities here.
That's actually very true. Not a lot of desert plain area.
No, not much.
Well, we're going to get that map up pretty soon here. It's so good to have you back, Artie.
Thanks.
I missed you.
Well, I'm not Artie. Artie World is on
No,
that team.
you're the true Artie.
That's true.
You're the one true Artie.
Yeah.
There's
But not
pe-
the type that
There's
shoots
people
shells
on,
up in
on,
the air.
on internet gaming sites named Tasteless and named Artosis. There's probably been ones named Tastosis, Tanktosis.
What? No. They stole it from us. If
They
that's the
stole it
case.
from us. That's right.
You're the first person to ever use the word tasteless.
Yeah. They need to change that.
Colors
definition.
didn't exist before I was alive, tasteless.
Well, man, talk about intense games here. These guys are camping a lot, defending a lot. And you were right.
No.
We were right.
Well, it's it makes a lot of sense. Vipers are going to go to the southern location here. I'm excited actually to see what strategy they're going to use here. I feel like they might use one of these strats where you bring an extra tank up into, the right-hand side on the hill. Try to help take out the T1 and gain an advantage there. We saw them try to do something like that on mines, so I wouldn't be surprised. The same idea behind the strategy kind of works here as well.
It does. So we got IS-3s and MX-5100s. Those are the most typical tanks to use on this map. We usually see one T-69 thrown in there as well to go up around the 0 lane.
I do suspect Sunglove will take that for Jockey Vipers, and I do suspect that's going to be the layout.
Do you think there's a chance Sunglove will go with his AMX 1390?
Nope. He does grab the T69. 1390 I don't like on this map. I don't think
like
many
it
people
either.
do.
I don't like it either.
You don't really need that additional speed. There's no, what are you going to do? Go around a corner real quick? Were you a drifting tank? Yeah, no, you're not. Well, actually, there is one tank that drifts kind of okay, but what was it, the T52?
AMX 5100 for the final pick for the Vipers. Now back to Noah.
And another IS-3, so pretty heavy from both sides. Both two IS-3s, two MX-5100s, one T-69, and two T-1s. This is a perfect mirror once again. The thing is, Sunglove is the differentiating factor. His
This
aggression.
is very true. Well, again, we've had a lot of draws, but we've had a lot of epic games as well. And let's see if this is going to be one of them now. Oh, excuse me. Over here in the south, we have
Draki Vipers.
Sneaky Snakes. And up here,
Noah.
I don't know if there's a noise we can really make for that. I want to make like the boat building sound effect that's probably in like Age of Empires. Like, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Hammers and the sound of waves and stuff. Yeah. Wow, okay, we might have a rush strat here going right down
yeah.
7-8.
Well, Noah's rushing down this other side. That's actually even more surprising.
We're going to have
for
a
me.
base trade, Artosis.
Ooh, a base trade scenario coming up. Perhaps.
I don't know if I like the Viper strategy here because if they get caught off guard and just get their base captured, they lose. You get three, get 3 tanks over there at K5. You can't get down. You can't get back in time.
Yeah, they actually left it heavy there, and a T1, of course, down at like H1. Tried to spot for anything incoming like that, so that might be enough of a bluff to hold the ground for a bit. But the 1T1, Evenfall, this guy, the team captain of Noah, he's so important. He always goes to the area where you're likely to die first, I've noticed on every map. And it's not because he's bad or something. He's the one that takes the bullet. He's like, all right, one of the T1s is always more susceptible than the other one. And he takes that spot, and he's over here. So, you know, they moved so many tanks up there. Of course, Sunglove is going to be the one. Gloves are coming off, Tasis.
The sun gloves are coming off.
It's time to get real, and he's not going to leave any fingerprints.
It's time for the moon gauntlets. And now, actually, they're backing up. Even fall here to spot just behind this hill.
Are they going to rush up the side here? I've seen people try that, and in fact, Noah has no tanks there. Normally, there's like at least one tank over on that side.
It looks like they wanted to check and see if the T69 was going to be up there. And they're going. They are going. Meanwhile, one of the T1s going down one lane.
They're both moving forward, in fact. I think they're trying to draw attention to the side so they can get down the center. Sunglove lagging way behind in its T69. But the 4 heavies moving forward, Tasis, very powerfully. Oh my God.
Splitting up, divide and conquer here.
This is a cool position that they're getting themselves into. Now he sees that. Look at this. They actually, if you look the way those tanks are moving, I feel like they are being tricked just slightly, Noah is.
They've now secured the upper part of the map here, at least past through the D aisle.
Yeah, they are entrenched on their enemy's side.
Herb's going to come down here to try to get rid of this T1, but is that a mistake?
Ooh.
They're drawing one of these strong tanks away.
That's true, and in fact, one of their heavies is coming over to try to get shots at him as well. Or actually, no, that's Sunglove, I'm sorry. Oh, Sunglove with some clutch hits on Herb.
Beautiful.
Herb is taking a lot of damage so far. If they can get up at T69, that's gigantic.
Yeah. It's pretty huge.
Herb has to be so careful here, Tasteless. You know what he yells if he dies? Oregano!
Whoa. All right. A broken clock is not funny twice a day. Well, they're moving out.
These fences are screwed.
Yeah, man. Somebody built that. Somebody said you can see a tree like that, take a tree that takes 100 years to grow. Oh, Candy could be in some trouble here. Nice angling here with the tanks so those shells can curve off the side.
Looks like he's backing up. No Kit Kat bars today. Taste is not breaking off a piece of candy at all.
No.
Artie World moving forward with Shihu Papa. The dynamic duo of this team.
And now we have peeking over here. Candy is not in a good spot though. And now we have Noah. They might come up here from behind and end up hitting the Vipers. The Vipers, now the question is, have they secured this area or are they just stuck here?
Yeah, that's a good question, Tasteless. Are they just stuck? That could be an issue.
Sunglove here in the T69 right here at about G3. Probably going to shoot some shots down 3 lane here.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, they want to try to pull those turrets in the wrong direction so they can actually make a move. Right now it's pretty tough, but oh, Herb taking another shot, Tasteless. In fact, Artie World is taking a shot as well. And another shot, indeed.
Just going to get their turrets pointed in every possible direction right now. Oh, Artie World goes down.
Huge
First
move there.
blood has been drawn.
Great move by Infante. Shoe Papa and Red Bull coming up, and getting the Vipers from behind.
They
for a
both
moment.
missed that though. And he gets by.
Wow.
Can't believe they missed 2 shots there. Did land that. Candy though in trouble.
Candy is in a lot of trouble.
Noah's getting picked apart here.
But hold on, we actually have a Draki Viper's tank gonna go down. Down it does go.
Losing one of those IS-3s. Sunglove now coming around the corner here.
What can Sunglove get done? A great move by Sunglove, really outmaneuvering his opponents. Red Bull taking some shots to the side. A lot of his health already gone. Ratty and Red Bull, the crazy standoff right now.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. The shape of the front of these IS-3s allows the shells to ricochet off pretty easily. Sunglove coming around here to the side. Ouch!
Ooh, Shiu Papa, clutch kill right there. Uh-oh, Sunglove taking more damage. Ratty and Red Bull, this is what it looks like when tanks mate, I guess.
This is when tanks bump their horns against each other.
Ooh, down he goes. All right, Draki Vipers looking just fantastic. Tastes. We have one AMX 5100 and two T1s left for Noah.
And they're just going to bum rush that AMX 5100 for sure.
You know, these tanks are all so low on health, and Shiu Papa's so high, and Shiu Papa definitely one of the MVPs of this team. Like,
Absolutely.
I guess there's a tiny chance he can come back, but I really don't foresee it happening. There's just so much firepower. If they organize themselves at all going against this
You know
guy,
what they're
they should
going
be able
to do?
to take
He's
him
going to
out.
go all the way around in a circle here.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. That's kind of clever.
Even falls spotting for him. And their turrets are going to be in the wrong position here.
Yeah, well, you know, if their turret's in the wrong position, he can pop out, maybe kill one of them off, and get back behind something. And
This
go
could be one of the
reposition.
greatest plays we've ever seen here in World of Tanks.
If Shiu
This
Papa
is-
pulls this off, absolutely.
I'm going to be
absolutely.
blown away.
He's going for it, Tasteless.
40 seconds before that base capture is complete. Even fall engaged against the T1 here.
And he does go down. Oh, Sunglove taking a big shot there from Shiu Papa. Another big shot. He's down at
59 HP.
59 health. You could ram him at this point. Uh-oh, Roddy hitting him, though. Shiu Papa in a lot of trouble here, man. Roddy just has more hit points.
All right, he backs up now. 25 seconds remain.
Oh, man, he does not have much more time. He's got to get a good shot off here. He has to kill Rate and keep moving forward. That's it.
Nice
That's it.
trapping here. Oh my God.
Really nice trapping. Takes out Sunglove, but only 41 health. That's going to be it. Rate's going to kill him.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that was actually really clutch. But again, you know, they had a little bit of a strategy, and the Vipers got him. Really great moves. That was the weakest high five I ever saw.
Pound, going for the pounds
There you
instead.
go.
There you go.
Well, of course, the guy with sunglasses and the guy in that hat are going to give a fist pound on a
Oh
high
yeah,
five.
the guys with the
There's no
swag.
chance. You can't high five when
No.
those two can't, at least. Okay. So, Noah could be in trouble, Tasteless. Are they going to have a repeat this season, or are they going to be knocked out by Sunglove and his loyal fans?
Could happen, man. Sunglove and his ragtag team of nerds.
That's right. He's like,
This is an intense best of 7, by the way.
it is. This is actually the best best of 7 that we've ever had.
That's very true.
And despite the draws, this is actually getting really down to the wire. A fantastic play by both sides.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be up now to Noah to pick the next map. Evenfall looks stressed.
Yeah. This is tough for him. What does he say to his team? How does he bring the morale back up?
I don't know. You know, the Vipers have been playing really, really well. And with aggression. Noah's been turtling hard. Evenfall doesn't seem to have much of a plan. Now he's behind in a map.
Well, what do you think? Final map. Or not final map, but next map.
I don't know, actually.
I want to see Prokhorovka.
That's what I want
I would
to see.
like
don't know
to
what they're
see
gonna
that
pick.
here. I think that would be a kind of cool call.
Yeah.
You know, there's not as many buildings to really hide behind, but they've shown
Well,
great play with their fast
Prokhorovka,
tanks.
we're going to see how these guys really engage in an all-out flurry.
Yeah, a true slugfest.
Yeah,
a whirlwind.
a true brawl,
Yes.
if you will. So I don't know what to expect. We're going to take a 5-minute break, though. When we come back, we're going to continue the best of 7 semifinals here. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? We're back here. It's Tanktosis, and we're here in the first best of 7 here in the semifinals.
And we have some clarification on the way that this is decided. It's a maximum 9 maps. This is going to be map number 8. If we go to 9 maps, and it isn't up to 4 wins at that point, then we go to the tanks, like the total tiers throughout the entire.
But if Noah wins
match.
this map, it's over?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
A lot of pressure here on Noah.
yeah, a lot of pressure on Sunglove and his team too. What's going to happen?
It's really coming down to the wire. You can see that these were sister teams before.
Oh, certainly. They definitely know each other inside out.
Man, crazy day today. So at this point in time, if you're just now joining us, we've had a lot of draws. It's maximum 9 sets. We've had a lot of very intense games, though, as well. I don't blame these guys for turtling. I get it. You want to get to the finals no matter what. For instance, on that map, Arctic. Why, if you're at the north spot, would you ever attack south?
You wouldn't.
You're going to lose too many tanks.
Yeah.
You're going to drop in tiers. You're going to lose a set. So this next map here, don't forget, Noah did lose that. Now it's up to Noah to pick the next map. Is it going to be Prokhorovka? I'm going with Prokhorovka.
I think it's a strong pick. I'm going to go with Prokhorovka as well.
Let's see what happens. We're doing the coin, or excuse me, we're just asking Noah which map they want, and the starting location, of course, as well. Everything's on the line right now. You get to the finals. I mean, we got a nice big-ass studio here, but we take that to the next level. We're talking big venues.
Oh, God, yeah. It looked beautiful last time. It was at a big and famous mall in Seoul, actually really near my house, which was funny because I have to travel 45 minutes to work, but I could have walked down the street for 10 to get to there.
It's pretty crazy, man. Now, this match here, I think it's anybody's game, honestly. I think the Vipers have proven that they are better when it comes to aggression than Noah is.
It seems that way, although some of their losses will do that as well. But I love the style. I love the flair that Sunglove brings to it because he's always the one out there in front attacking. He just always is. He always is the fastest tank on his team. He's always mixing it up. It's cool to see.
And the map will be Prokhorovka.
100% map pick rate today for me, Tasteless.
Look at you, man.
Am I the next tank Bonjour?
Could be.
So
Noah goes with the south here. The Vipers will be in the north.
yeah, as you can see, the MX 1390 very popular. The map is so flat, so open. You need really fast tanks. Could we see any artilleries here, do you think? I don't think we're going to. Koreans don't like artillery, Stasis.
Yeah. We have seen Tank Destroyer on this map.
Yeah, if you use normally like that the A line that over in that road on the 1-2 rather, not the A, obviously. I get so confused by the way the numbers and letters go.
Really?
I have Maplexia.
Oh wow, Maplexia is a tough one to have.
Yeah, it's rough.
The numbers always go at the top,
maps.
across the top right here, and then the letters go.
You know,
on the
and better
sides.
with maps.
You know
get
why
like,
you have a hard time with that? Because chess is the opposite.
oh, okay, that makes sense. I play a lot of chess. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Choose your tanks, gentlemen.
And the first tank selections will be now. This is a map where you might not just have two tier 1s and then a bunch of tier 8s.
That is a possibility.
So keep that in mind during this tank selection.
Yeah, you could see some T2s possibly.
T69 and a T1.
Okay. T69 and a T1.
Now back to Noah, T1 and a T69. So at least for Noah, it's not going to be anything from tier 2 to tier 7.
Yeah, pretty standard what we see here. T1. So same for Vipers. And T69, of course. Not
Back
at all
over here to
surprised.
Noah. Yep.
Do you think we're going to see any heavies on either side? Heavies or TDs?
No. Well, maybe a TD.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. No, I'm going to say no TD this time.
Whoa, 4 T69s all ready for the Vipers. 3 for Noah and an AMX 1390. We should see.
Wouldn't be shocked if Artie World goes with the T69 though. I think the Vipers are
what
just
about
going to be all
Rafi?
T69.
Yeah, I think so. Because
They've done this before.
It's not going to be a light. It's going to be a heavy or a T69. Maybe an AMX 5100 Ferrari, but probably a T69. Yeah, there it is.
T69.
Wild.
Wow.
Wild.
Only
Shihu Papa,
one.
the AMX 1390. He's
The only one, the black sheep of the tanks here.
He's the different snowflake.
Now, this map is pretty crazy, guys. This map has very few obstructions. It is hilly in this iteration of the map, and it looks like it's time to start it. It may all come down to this one game. Let's see who wins here between the Vipers and Noah. Over here in the north, we have
Draki Vipers.
and down here in the south.
Noah.
All right. All right, Sunglove, this is where you bring it big or you bring it home. He's either going to die quick and his team's going to lose, or he's going to be a hero on this map.
Now, both teams are going to go out to dinner right after this. Let me tell you something. They're going to have a lot to talk about between all these games.
Yeah, it's not going to...
Now, it says 2-2 here, but we've had a lot of draws.
Ahead rather quickly, I think. Shihu Papa, where are you at? Candy taking a hit already.
Yep, Candy getting bruised right now. Now, this hill separates a lot of the map up here. Sunglove firing a few shots over the top right now. When there's already one T1 that's been taken out.
Yeah, that's a Noah T1. That's Evenfall.
Evenfall has died several times in this series. It would hurt if he, when they do the tank point count and he comes out, you know, they're just a few points
They
down.
win by one.
Yeah, and it's because Evenfall died so many times.
Could be, yeah. But it's a brave thing. He goes in the dangerous areas with that T1. A lot of posturing on both sides of the hill, Tasteless. Bunch of Sisyphus tanks. Roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down.
That's right. All right, and now you can see everybody's a little bit pensive. Nobody's, you know, comfortable being the first one to kind of come out here.
Sunglove needs to break something, though, so he drives through these houses. His destructive urges are being fed for now, but how many trees and houses are there on this map for him to
That was
destroy?
somebody's home artosis. It's a little bit messed up.
Well, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Sunglove's motto.
Oh my God!
And it
God
looks
down.
Yeah, Vipers with a lead here. Herb coming over, as well as Candy. They're taking a lot of shots. Noah pushing forward. Actually, a pretty nice move right now, but Jockey Vipers, they're everywhere.
Actually, dishing out a lot of damage here. The Vipers are starting to get torn apart right now.
Oh my God, they're just getting slaughtered. Look at this, hiding behind the rock as well. Artie World, though, he's out in the open.
Now he's going to pull their turrets around right now. Okay, another kill here. The Vipers actually not doing that bad at all.
Yeah.
Taking cover now behind this corpse of the tank.
It's doing a great job, Tasteless. Artie World's still down there in the snake pit.
Neck and neck.
Parky One wants to kill him off. Artie's so low on health. Artie's so low on health.
Oh! Artie's still alive.
16
Artie
health left.
Still here. If he could stay alive behind that tank.
3 T69s. Oh, he does go down. Okay, so now we're at 2 T1s and 2 T69s for Draki Vipers. Uh-oh, that T1 probably going to go down.
Well, I think they want to try to draw fire here.
Yeah. Oh, Ratty getting hit, but he's hitting Herb as well. Pack coming up from the side. What good can he really do?
T1.
Whoa!
He's going to shoot him here in this engine. We put it up with a T1 kill here. Red Bull getting low. Pack going to be shot down, but the turret may be out of position. Sunglove now coming around the corner here.
Oh, a little bit mistimed. He almost got that there. Sunglove trying to get the shot off. Oh my God, Red Bull really low. That T1. He was the little T1 that could, Tasteless.
Herb is still down here and in good shape. Now he's low on HP, but
Sunglove gets him. And now
It's a 1v1 right
Oh
now.
my God, it's Sunglove against Herb. T69 against T69, both of them very low on health, almost even.
It's intense. I'm looking into the booth right now. Sunglove focused like a laser. And now they've lost vision of each other.
Oh my God, this is stressful. Knocks the tree over, and there he is way over there. He's pretty far away right now. Looks like he's trying to back up into a defensive spot, but Sunglove is hot on his trail. Herb gonna hide.
Yeah, Herb taking cover right now. Now we still have 5 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Now, what side is he going to be pointed at, Tasteless? This is so interesting. What side does Sunglove come around? What side is Herb
And you can
pointed
see
at?
Herb's trying to figure out which way to point his tread so he can potentially bounce a shell.
Oh, Sunglove!
Sunglove taking some
Sunglove
damage.
taking a hit. He needs to kill Herb. He cannot die here, Tasteless.
Herb backing up now. Got to be careful of the way that Sunglove could angle his tread so they could bounce some shells.
So close. Sunglove slightly down on health right now. Can he get a hero shot?
Looks like he's going to come over here. Again, he's angling his treads really well right now.
He's doing a great job. Will Herb pop around?
Now we may have 4 more minutes and 35 seconds of this. This is
This
intense.
could be. Yeah, I know. This is the craziest standoff ever. Oh my God! 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 Herb.
Oh my God! I can't. This is so sick.
They should all exit the tanks and just have a sword fight. This is like, oh my God, look at Herb back way up here. He's trying to get an angle. He might actually get the angle. Oh. Sunglove being so safe behind this rock right now.
I can't believe how intense this is right now. 4 more minutes.
He's going into the bush. He's in the bush. He's backing out of the bush. Both of them doing the same types of strategies around this rock. Same type of maneuvering. Oh my God, Tasteless.
Now remember, the top part of that tank, you can the turret can bounce shells pretty easily.
Sunglove. What's Sunglove look like right now, Tasteless? Tell me.
He looks intense, man. His face is actually red.
His
Shouting in the
glasses are
booth.
glowing. You can see his eyes behind them.
Oh my God. Is
Oh
Sunglove going to
my
be able to get this?
God,
He's going to be
indeed.
kicking himself here at dinner tonight. Okay, he's
Sunglove.
trying to bait out a shot
Oh!
here. He baited out a shot.
Oh, but he takes a hit. He takes a big hit, and he goes down. Oh!
Unbelievable. Sunglove has been defeated.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Someone dropped the shades on that Sunglove. Man, wow. Unbelievable. So intense.
That
And
was
that does it.
You know,
Noah wins.
that was fantastic play by Sunglove and his
Man.
team.
You could really see how intense Noah was
Herb.
there. Great teamwork. Herb,
The true
really,
hero of today,
the
Tasteless.
true MVP there. Man, all at that one moment, these two tanks behind the rock. And by the way, the way that engagement got down, that 1T1 coming from behind and hitting in that weak spot of, I forget which player it was now.
The weak spot, wait, I'm sorry, I'm like so...
The T1 that came around the rock when it was just 2 of NOA tanks.
yeah,
that was amazing.
that was Pac. That was Pac 41. No, that was an amazing moment. That was actually so clutch and so awesome.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, they ended up losing anyways, but that was like a really important moment that let them get down to that little heads-up confrontation, Sunglove versus Herb.
Looks like Noah is going to be in the finals once again.
You know what? Draki Vipers have improved so much this year.
I can't wait to see them next season.
Seriously, they're going to be in it.
They're going to
No
be
doubt
back
about
too,
it.
for
They're
sure.
so strong. I'm really impressed, man. And that was really great play there by Sunglove at the end. His team can't even be disappointed in him. That was such a hard spot. That could have gone either way.
It really could have. All right. Well, looks like we're going to be going to the interview very soon here.
Wow. Wow. Packed in here once again. The defending champions move on to the finals. Tasteless. Always great to see that. 2 seasons in a row in any game. It's very difficult indeed.
Oh, yeah. It is a tall order.
Well, these guys are up to the challenge.
Man, what an epic final game. That was one of the best games I've ever seen.
It was my favorite
so
game
cool.
I've ever seen. It was
I love
the
it.
perfect story and everything.
So many tactics there, and it came down to Sunglove against Herb.
It was perfect.
It was so cool.
It was, you know, Herb's someone that you kind of overlook looking at the team. He's just kind of a support player a lot of the time. But he came down, was clutch against the captain of the other team, the aggressive player that was the last one left this time. Very fitting, very excellent end. The T1 coming around, one of my favorite things that I've seen. Great game, great game.
Really goes to show you if you can, when you're outnumbering tanks, just surround them, get them so that their turret can only point in one direction. And even that little T1 came around, did some damage. Now Noah still won, which makes that even more exciting.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Wow. So they go on to the finals, and of course their practice partners here, the Draki Vipers, I think are really going to help them to practice to win that finals again. We'll see how well Free and Arate play, but when they played in the previous rounds, I didn't feel like they were as good as Noah. So that's going to be a hard thing. But you know what? All of these teams are practicing in every free moment. Every free moment. These guys aren't going to the movies with their girlfriends. I guarantee you that.
There's so much money on the line
Except
here.
Sunglove. He's definitely in.
Oh, he's definitely doing it. Oh, come on. Shortly here, we'll be doing a little interview with Sunglove and Evenfall. See how they're feeling about this. It's pretty cool that they're both sister teams. So they are going to go hang out after this.
Well, at least they aren't
dinner.
becoming estranged sister teams because they are going to have that meal together. I'm sure they're going to have a great time. I'm sure that Sunglove's going to order so much expensive meat.
I am sure. Winner had to pay for the dinner, so
yes.
Sunglove will have many a
Winner,
bottle of
winner,
soju
go
tonight.
get dinner.
Whoa. Our toes can rhyme all the time. Man. Well, I think we're almost ready for that interview.
Hopefully, yeah.
I
really want to see what
What
they
a
have to
great
say.
story, though. The defending champions are in the finals again. I am really curious to see how far they can go.
코리안리그 시즌 1 결승에 진출한 노아 팀과 함께 무대에 나와 있습니다. 송호정 선수 정말 축하드려요.
네, 감사합니다.
드디어 대망의 결승전에 진출하셨어요. 기분이 어떠세요?
일단 2회
How does it feel to be in the
연속
finals?
결승 진출하게 돼서 매우 기쁘게 생각하고 그리고 오늘 그렇게 쉽지 않은 경기가 될 것 같았는데 실제로도 제 입장에서도 많이
I'm happy that our team is in the finals for the second straight time.
특히 제가
It was a really hard
아무것도
match today. We were really nervous going into the previous set.
해줘가지고 참 기쁜 날인 것 같습니다.
그러니까요.
He wants to thank his teammates for performing well today.
진출을 결정지은 그 1대1 마지막 매치. 제가 다 심장이 떨렸는데 그때 심장이 어떠셨어요?
일단 저희 그 경전차를 타시는 분이 약간의 실수를 하셔가지고 그 초반에 전차 하나를 잃고 시작을 해서 저희가 그 다음에 이제 할 수
In
있는
the last set, one of our light tank players made a mistake, so we were down one tank from the start. But her performed well in that 1v1 situation against Sunglove.
마지막은 허브님이 주인공이었지만 그 사이사이에 있었던 모든 팀원들이 오늘 너무 잘해줘가지고 기분 좋게 바이퍼즈뿐만 아니라 저희 팀한테도
Herb is the MVP of today's matches, obviously, but all of our players performed extremely well today.
열심히 싸우는 팀원들에게 다시 한번 고맙다는 말씀 한마디.
사실 오픈 시즌 때도 제가 자주포를 타서 약간 주목을 받은 게 없지 않아 있고 그리고 시즌 1에서도 노아 하면 이제 송호성 혹은 이분폴 이런 게 너무 집중이 돼가지고 제가 팀원들한테 좀 많이 미안하거든요. 그래서 오늘도 보셨겠지만
I'm getting all the interview time and camera time
그리고 저번에 사탕도 T3으로 좋은 모습 보여줬고 오늘 허브님이 마지막에
as being the team captain of the previous team, or the previous championship.
저희 팀원들
But all of
각각
our
다
teammates
잘하는 사람이니까
deserve
그래도
recognition.
재밌게
And he
계속
wants to thank them, or I want to thank them for doing well.
보여드릴 테니까 기대 좀 더 해주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
And we're going to practice really hard for the finals and show great matches.
프리와 아레떼 두 팀 모두 만만치 않은 상대지만 그래도 둘 중 한 팀을 고르자면 어느 팀이 좋을까요?
Which team do you want to face in the finals?
후이분들이 개인적으로 올라오셨으면 좋겠는데
왜죠?
아니요, 사실 제가 아래태 분들이랑 해본 적이 없는데 프리 분들이랑은 해본 적이 있거든요.
네, 해본 적이 있는데 좀 만만했던가요?
아니요, 절대 그런 건 아니고요.
네.
저는 사실
I'd like to see Team Free advance to
이기는
the
것도 물론
finals.
중요하지만 일단 즐기는 게임이 됐으면 좋겠는데.
We've never played against Team RD before.
경기를 꽤
But he has experience playing against Team Free.
결승전 때도
It was a really exciting match playing against him. So I'd like to have that again in the finals.
알겠습니다. 그러면 끝으로 결승에 임하는 각오 한 말씀 해주세요.
오늘 경기 승리하게 돼서 이제 결승에 올라가게 됐는데 결승전에 올라가서 저희가 또 2회 연속 우승 도전하는 만큼 지금 2주의 시간이 저희한테 있는데 그 2주 동안 열심히 해서 결승전 때 꼭 우승하는 모습 보여드리도록
So we have 2
하겠습니다.
weeks to prepare for the finals, and as the defending champions, we're going to prepare well and be the first team to win again.
네, 지금까지 노아와 승자 인터뷰를 해봤습니다. 이제 저는 그만 물러나겠습니다. 이현주 캐스터 나와주세요. 네, 수고하셨습니다.
You know,
Coolio.
one thing we did forget to point out, Tasteless, is that they actually have a team house, which is something that happens in Korea that some of you may have heard of, like in StarCraft and stuff.
That's
where
where
the
everybody
team just lives together.
Yeah, they live together. They got maybe like a dozen PCs in there. They grind it out. They talk about strategy. They practice with each other. It makes a huge difference.
It does, and you can see that reflected in their play. Very much deserving to go to that finals. So great day, Tasteless. You did a great job. Fun matches.
Thank you.
Really
Artis.
enjoyed it.
Great
So
game.
happy to be back with World of Tanks.
So for summary, here are the results. You can see them right here. We did have several draws. Excuse me. The max we can go to is 9 sets, but with that last one, Noah did pull through with a win.
And well, you know, that's that for today, guys. Next week we're going to be back here, and that's our next match: Free versus Arate.
Same time, same place.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Do not miss it. I hope that you're being won over to World of Tanks. It's a great pastime.
Yeah, it's a lot
Very
of fun.
fun game to play. We'll definitely be streaming this week sometime.
Yeah, we'll have our mandate sometime this week where we drink beers and play together online on Twitch. So definitely don't miss that.
Well, fantastic
That last
day.
game was so good.
It was so good. It's
That was a real
favorite
treat.
World of Tanks game I've seen, and I've seen some really good ones.
We've casted a lot now. Well, Artos, great work as always.
Thanks.
And guys, thank you so much for joining us here today. As always, we love you guys. Join us tomorrow, early Sunday afternoon, for some StarCraft 2. And I guess that does it. We love you.
later.
Good night.
I see it every time that I'm walking around.